Hello, this is Thogden. Well, wait a minute. No, it's actually Thogdad because Thogden, I don't know what he's doing this morning. Is he coming in? Yeah, he's coming straight in. Oh my goodness.
How we
I
doing?
thought he was going to wander off and have a brew. Hello to everyone. How are we doing today? Welcome to the stream. Today we'll start with Crystal Palace and Tottenham Hotspur. You can't beat a bit of Crystal Palace, can you, Thea?
Can you?
Well, you probably
tell
can.
me.
You probably can, actually. But no offence to Crystal Palace fans, because we owe you an apology. Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because I don't think we've actually done a live stream involving Crystal Palace. Certainly not for a very long time.
That is mental.
That is absolutely mental. I've got my Rwanda top on today, and it's doing funny
We've
things.
got a Tottenham shirt behind us.
I know we have.
People don't know that.
Do you tell them the story, Thea?
The story is going to have to wait. I'm off to make a brew.
He's off to make a brew.
What's that?
Yeah. No, I'm going to change my shirt in a minute because we got this.
It's more your story anyway.
I know. Okay, I'm going to tell the story then. In fact, I'm going to tell the story once we have 1,000 people in this stream. Ewan Black, what a legend you are. That's all I can say because Ewan, you keep popping up with donations. £1.99.
He always turns up, doesn't he?
He's an absolute legend of the community, and I hope he knows that. Absolute legend.
We'll get the sound on so you can hear the donations too. Ewan Black, thank you for always donating. You're an absolute geezer.
Yeah.
Right, I'm off.
You're
I'll be
off.
back with a brew. I've got the Sporting Lisbon shirt on. That's like going
is-
through. Let me just check something.
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to change my shirt because this green screen does funny things with.
What, with the yellow?
Yeah.
And also that bit, yeah. You probably want to change that.
I will.
Thogdad, do you want to quickly go change
I
that
will
and then
change
I'll
my
go off
shirt,
and do
yeah,
my
yeah.
thing? Right, how are we all doing, guys? Get your score predictions in today. Thank you for the donation, Ewan Black. You are always a legend. You two are legends. I'm saying 3-1 Spurs. Cheers, Charlie. I'm going to go for... I reckon today we're going to see goals. I think Palace have a good side. They scored 5 past West Brom. I know it's 10 men West Brom, but it's still a Premier League fixture. And I've seen Bolton games where we've gone and lost to teams that had 10 men. It's all about how good your plan B is. West Brom's plan B seemed pretty average. But what I've got to say is, today, Palace, they'll be playing with confidence. They've got ability. Ollie, thanks to 79p. Spurs have Heung-min Son. They've got Harry Kane. They've got some really good players in there that could cause damage. They really could. And we know how good they are. On their day, they're absolutely special. Thogdad's got the Bolton shirt on.
Hey.
And I've got this. It's funny, I've got a shirt on, yeah, but it's see-through.
Yeah.
There's a bit of green here, so you can't see through it. It's kind of funny. But listen, guys, we've got a good game coming. Absolutely unbelievable work from Southampton today.
Yeah.
To beat the Blades like they did 3-0. Maybe 4-0. No.
Yeah.
But they're winning with ease, aren't they?
They are. I feel really sorry for Sheffield United. They can't do anything right this season.
It's not going great for them. It really isn't.
What is it? It's 1 point and 5 goals. I think the tally is.
It's just not good enough.
It isn't.
Southampton, on the other hand, have been unbelievable. This is the perfect fixture for them. So then to keep on their confidence, keep up their momentum, and they look great. And I'm sure there's a few Southampton fans at the game, and a few probably in this stream to hear what we have to say about it. But you did very well. Weekly recipe, you're always donating. What a legend.
Thank you to the Weekly Recipe, which I believe is a YouTube channel, and I'm hoping that there's a weekly recipe there.
Come on, you Spurs, need this win today after
tasty.
the Chelsea game. Yeah, that's a good point. You do need this win. And
Yeah.
I feel like for Spurs, it's an important game. You know, Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, masterclass incoming, potentially. It could happen. It could happen. We know that.
Yeah.
Will it happen? We don't know. It's Zaha. They've got Roy Hodgson. You know, Palace will sit their team out in the big Roy style way where it probably will be low scoring, but when you've got the quality in that Spurs side like they do, maybe it won't be low scoring because they're just that good. Jose Mourinho knows what he's doing and it will be difficult. Get your score predictions in the comments. I will be back. Thogdad can deal with you lot.
Absolutely.
And I have to deal with you. We've got 1k of you in here. Usually we wait for 1k to bring in Thogdad, but I'm the one disappearing. We'll go through lineups in about 10 minutes. Until then, Thogdad will do a little Q&A, and you lot need to get your score predictions in the comments. We will be doing a giveaway announced at kickoff too, so it's all going up Millhouse, really. Yeah?
Absolutely. So I'm going to tell a couple of stories. So Thoggy's going, off you go, Thea. Come on, leave us alone. We don't.
Fine.
You don't need Thogden in this channel. Come
That's
on.
the way you treat it.
So you mentioned Roy Hodgson, and I tell you this is a different story. And it's just a name drop, really, because, I mean, we're good friends with the Brentford owner, Matt Benham, who's an absolute legend. You know what? Whenever we ask for tickets to Brentford, he comes through with them. So we go into the chairman's box. Thogdad has a cheeky pint. Thogdad has a Coke, gets into trouble for that. We have a nice pie and a bit to eat. And there's always someone in there. I tell you what, the Brentford chairman's box, there's Southampton coming forward, Danny Ings, well saved. So there's always someone in there you recognise, and often it's like a manager from the 70s or something. And sometimes you're puzzling, you're sort of like, I know that guy, but who is it? And last time round there was Steve Coppell in there and loads of others. Anyway, Roy Hodgson was in there once, and he was with Dougie Freedman, who used to be the manager of Bolton. So basically Theo goes up to him and he's like, sometimes you don't want to interrupt these people, former England manager, but he was the nicest guy you'll ever meet. Roy Hodgson took his time for photos, for a chat, and I respect that. When these legends of the game, managers, players, take a bit of time with the fans, because we're fans, you know what I mean? We're fans of the likes of Roy Hodgson, and we spent a few minutes chatting to him, the loveliest bloke. So I'm glad that he's still in the game in his 70s, and what a legend. Right, the other story is, and it's another total name drop, so I apologise, but there's a shirt behind us, and this is actually a match-worn shirt from Idor Gudjonsson, who I can't say too much, but I sort of know him. I used to work with a bunch of Icelanders in Russia, and they know everyone. It's literally, Iceland's a small country, 300,000 people where everyone knows everyone. And my friend knows Idor. And through that, we actually, I think it was about 12 years ago, 2008, I tell Theo, who's 7 years old, and my daughter, who's 6 years old, I'm like, we're going to Spurs Bolton. And we lived in Manchester at the time. I didn't tell them, we're again in a sort of corporate box of Idor Gudjonsson. So we got down there, went in the ground, corporate hospitality, and after the game, Idor comes in and chats to us. And I hadn't told Theo or my daughter, I hadn't told them that, Idor had arranged all this, and he came over, chatted to Theo, and he actually gave him this match-worn shirt. And I'll get it down later because it's got Gudjonsson on the back. And again, there's another story of just a footballer, a legendary footballer who, obviously ex-Tottenham, ex-Barcelona, Bolton Wanderers legend, just nice as pie, chatted to us for ages, I think probably kicked a ball around with Theo in the corporate box, and that is the story behind the shirt. And there was another time we went to Barcelona, and Idor said to us, he said, look, here's my number, here's my mobile number. If you're ever in Barcelona, just call me and I'll get you tickets. And so we go down to Barcelona, and it was the morning of the game, and this is bizarre. And we're walking around down there by the docks area where there's all the restaurants, and just call Idor. I said, Idor, this is Stephen, can I get a couple of tickets? And he sorted us out with tickets to the game that day, which Barcelona lost. So those are my two name drop stories. Who's in the stream? Right, 1,200 viewers. Thoggy's doing, I have no idea what he's doing. We've got Tequan Toppin. That is a name. I've probably pronounced it wrong. It's probably not a real name, is it? Come on, Spurs. We've got, Ian Cameron, Rangers 2, Dundee United 1. Is that a final score? I should know. I've not been following that. I need to check that. Thogdad, can you tell me how to give money? Benedict, thanks for asking. Mate, you don't need to. But I think there should be a chat there that was like a dollar sign or a euro sign or a pound sign that you click on. But nobody needs to donate. But when you do, it is absolutely appreciated. Vincent Prakash, 100 rupees, I think that is Willie Zaha masterclass incoming. And of course, masterclass is a phrase used by Theo far too often. So whenever Theo uses the word masterclass, you've got to drink from your beverage. And today I'm going to be drinking tea and water because, I've been hit the beers a bit heavy yesterday. So tea it is. And thank you to Josh, 258, Teague Plays, £1.49. Thank you very much, sir. Promes arrested. Yeah, I know about that. Theo was telling me over breakfast this morning. Promes is arrested for allegedly stabbing. So it's obviously in connection with a stabbing. You've got to be very careful what you say because obviously at this stage, not much is known, nothing is proven. But Promes, it sounds like he's been arrested. So that is a story. Yes, exactly. Dr. Stefano, at this stage, obviously, the police arrest you or question you for something. Until a court has tried you, you're not guilty of anything. So he's an innocent man as of now. But going forward, let's see what happens. Right, I'm going to bring this shirt. Oh, no. Do you know what? I'm not going to take that down because Theo has sort of attached it to the side there. When Theo comes in, we'll turn it round and I'll show you the Gudjonsson thing. Meg Deep Roy says Son and Kane and blank, please. And you know what? I sold Harry Kane and I've regretted it since the moment I've done that. This is Fantasy Premier League, FPL. And if you're not in our league, you should be. The code is SFICAD, SFICAD. So join our league. Now, I sold Harry Kane and I also sold Ziyech. And I bought in Kevin De Bruyne, who did nothing. I brought in Callum Wilson, who did nothing. And next week, Kevin De Bruyne will be my FPL captain. But I am worried here. I'm worried that Harry Kane and Son will have, as Theo says, a masterclass. And that is the last thing that I want because I don't have any players. Anyway, let's see what happens. I think it could be a big day for Harry Kane, who I think is one of the world's best players at the moment. I think he's proving that week in, week out. He's a striker. He scores goals. He creates. He's had what? We'll look at the stats later, but his goal contributions are incredible. And also what Harry Kane does, if the team goes 1-0 or 2-0 up against a better team, he gets back and he defends. He heads balls off the line. He's one of the best defenders in the Tottenham squad. So Harry Kane, honestly, right now, I put him above anyone in world football at this very moment. And I know some people think that is laughable. I'm sorry. Tell me who's better. Who is Thogdad? Goat, 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 goat. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that. Prank. People are asking SFICAD. SFICAD is the code in our FPL league. On my screen in front of me, there is, oh my goodness, I'm just seeing Che Adams' goal. What a shocker that was. 3-0 today. Southampton 3, Sheffield United 0. They're showing the second goal, which is an Armstrong shot from distance, which takes a wicked deflection and dribbles into the net. And the third one is a cross from Ward-Prowse, goes right over, and then it looks like the ball's going to come back in. Sorry, I haven't actually seen this goal yet. Oriol Romeu, a little 1-2. Oh, very nice work. Andros Townsend, a very good finish. So Southampton this season, I can only praise them. They've been absolutely magnificent. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. Southampton as a team, as a unit, have been quite brilliant. There's almost nobody in the way of big stars. Okay, Danny Ings maybe. There's a lot of very good players who are playing together absolutely superbly. So full marks to everyone in that Southampton team. And they've just demolished Sheffield United 3-0. And it's going to be a very long season for Sheffield United. I hope they can get a little bit of, how can I say, I hope they can get some points from somewhere. I don't want them to be embarrassed. Who wants a team to be embarrassed? Nobody. Andros Townsend, yes, he got the goal. Thogden, what team do you back? I am a fan of Bolton Wanderers Football Club. And here is a Bolton shirt, which I think is my Bolton shirt. I've just been in Theo's football shirt drawer. It's about 30 or 40 shirts there. Some of them like from when he was 8 years old. And I also found some of my shirts, because when Thogman washes, the football shirts, she just assumes they're Theo's and they go in his drawer. So I've just reclaimed some of my shirts, and I think this is one of them. It's it's a Bolton shirt from 2 or 3 years ago. Right, Reguilon assist for my dream team. Adam does football. I've not got any Spurs defenders today, but Crystal Palace Tottenham. I mean, look, Crystal Palace always concede, so there should be goals today, shouldn't there? There should be goals today. Who else have we got in the stream? Adopted prank. Kizar, that would be very naughty. I think Theo might be expecting that. Where is Theo? Look, I don't know what Theo's doing. I think he's making himself a brew, maybe making himself a sandwich. But you know what? I think we should just leave him out. I think we should say to him, look, mate, you're 10 minutes too late. You're not allowed in. What do you reckon? I mean,
Wait, what?
Oh, my goodness.
Wait, what?
Did you hear all that?
No.
Here he comes with his shiny shirt. Where's that shirt from?
I spilled my brew everywhere.
You didn't spill your brew.
Yeah, I've got a massive brew here. Can I use yours?
You can use my Stephen. Isn't that nice? Oh, that's my real name. I'm not really called Thogden. I'm called Stephen. What a great name. Stephen Coe, my friend, knows what a great name it is. Although he spells his name with a V, the real spelling was with a PH. Right. Liverpool will won the league. Well, what you should say is Liverpool will win the league, You got your tenses wrong. Sorry, this is a bit of an English lesson there, mate.
Right, I'm here.
I think they will too.
I'm here.
Did anyone ask?
What?
Honestly, did anyone ask you to come in this stream? I thought it was the Thogdad channel from now on. I thought we're changing the name.
I was getting bored of seeing 1.6k viewers. I wanted 2k plus.
Oh my goodness!
So I had to come back to save the stream.
Save the stream.
I've come back to save the stream, boys.
Yeah, whatever.
Right. How are we all doing? Let's see what people are saying. Son and Kane equals goals. You're right. What was your prediction? Did you tell them what you were going to predict?
I haven't. We've just been chatting raucous.
Okay.
We've been having a chat about random stuff.
Okay. Well, we can stop the waffle. We can now get on to the action. We've got about 14 minutes till the lineup. 14 minutes to have a look at the lineups.
Yeah.
And find exactly what's going on the pitch. So let's get straight into it. Palace versus Tottenham. 14 minutes away. And let's start with the Palace team. Being the home side, we've got to give them respect, don't we? Starting in goal with Vincent Gaeta. We rated goalies, and he was kind of mid-table, low stretch.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's very hard when you're in a team like Crystal Palace that's conceding goals. They've conceded 16 goals.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
No.
But obviously, that because of the algorithm, goalkeepers will get marked down. Now, he's a Spanish keeper. He's never represented his country.
Yeah.
Came from Getafe on a free.
Not surprisingly.
You know what? He came on a free, Theo, so respect to him.
Yeah.
33 years old. He's all right.
And the two centre-backs today, an old remembered name, an ex-Bolton player, really, and a bit of a Premier League legend for what he did at Chelsea and just at Villa and other clubs in general. Gary Cahill is starting at the back for Palace today.
Look, an absolute legend. He played 61 times for England, scored 5 times for his country.
He's played at Chelsea, Villa, Sheffield United, who aren't doing so well at the moment.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Bolton and Palace. I tell you what, not bad, eh?
Not bad. I mean, I loved him in the day at Bolton. He spent 4 years with us. We still shout his name. 7 years legend. At Chelsea.
He loved a goal for us. He always was up for scoring a header. Maybe we'll see that today. I'd be very happy for the lad. Next to him is Cheku Kouyaté playing at centre-back. It's a role, I guess, that he's been played at under Roy Hodgson this season. It seems to be working all right.
Well, if you're Senegalese, and I once went to Senegal, it's a lovely country. You know him. He's played 65 times for his country. And he can play in defence as a centre-back, or he can play as a DM, can't he, Theo?
Yeah.
He came from West Ham for 10 million quid 2 years ago. Solid player.
And the fullbacks today, no Mitchell, that fantasy Premier League shout that people love to pick.
Yeah.
But they do have Van Aanholt in his place, don't they, Dad?
They do.
The Dutchman.
Or I prefer to call him Patrick Van Thogdad.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just one of those random things I do. But anyway, he has had a really good season. I think this lad, he's a Netherlands international, isn't he, Theo?
He is, yeah.
He's played 6 times this season, and he's so damn consistent.
Look at those sevens. Very good there. 5 games, 0 goals, 1 assist. He gets involved in the assist occasionally.
He does.
He's been really good since he's come back in the team and been back to full fitness. Even got an assist in the last game in one of their 5 goals, which doesn't surprise me when they score 5 goals. And the right back today is Nathaniel Klein, ex-Liverpool, a man who was a Liverpool reject, only 29. Feels like he's been around for about 15 years.
Well, he's a funny one, because my generation knows he played for England 14 times. He was at Crystal Palace, Southampton, and
I know
Liverpool.
That too.
You know that as well?
Yeah, he's not that old.
Okay, well, he's
29, Dad.
He's 29, so he's almost a forgotten player. But you know what? He's all right.
Well, you know what? He's playing this season. He's played 6 games. He's got 1 assist too.
Yes.
Again, in the last game against Palace.
Correct.
Against West Brom in their 5 goals. So both fullbacks are on prime form. They both got involved and got involvements and got assists in the last game. So they'll be ready to go. And coming into their midfield of the 4-4-2 formation, the left mid today is Eberici Eze, a dead ball specialist, really proving his worth so far this season.
Oh my goodness, this player has a real future, a very, very exciting player. Now at youth level, he was passed around the teams a lot, and then he ended up at QPR, and he came from there for 16 million quid, so a lot is expected of him.
And in that Leeds game, he scored... Brilliant. Well, I think he set up someone with an assist from the corner, and he scored an unbelievable free kick. He plays left mid, he's very skillful, good on the ball, someone I'm actually looking forward to watching today. Because me and my dad don't usually stream Palace games.
I know we don't.
So when we do, it's going to be nice to watch him. We don't usually watch him.
Absolutely. Now, a friend of mine used to be like a marketing manager for QPR, and I once asked him, who's your best player? And straight away, he said Eberici.
Really?
So he's had I'd say 3 of the last 4 games, with the exception of the Newcastle game, he's been really, really good. Yeah. So I'm excited about today.
I'm excited to watch him too. It's going to be a good one. Yeah, like you said, 1 goal, 2 assists, but you know what? He's going to get more. He's a good player, he's young, he's ready to go. QPR fans rave about this guy. Yeah. And recently, he's been on form too. Now, the right mid for Palace today is Jeffrey Schlupp, some Palace fans were saying underrated player, because he always gives 100%, doesn't he?
He really does, doesn't he, Theo? I mean, he's had a few poor games recently. He's a Ghanaian international with 19 caps. He's been pretty much an ever-present this season. Well, he's played 9 times. He's got 1 assist.
And obviously he was in the Leicester team when they won the league.
For 7 years.
So he's got a Premier League trophy in his cabinet.
Correct, Theo. So don't underestimate him.
Now, James MacArthur and Luka Milivojevic are in the midfield. Milivojevic is a Serbian midfielder, we all know. He used to bang in those penalties back in the day. But this season, I think I don't know if they're giving it to Zaha, but he's a good free kick taker too. But I think Eze's just got it past him. But he always gives 100%, and he's a consistent performer for me.
He's consistent, but I expect more of him. I mean, the times I've seen him last season, there was a period when he had a really good time.
Yeah.
He got a lot of goals and assists. This season, 7 games, no goals, no assists.
Have you noticed something, Dad? All of the last Palace 4 games have all had a red card.
Wow.
And he got the red card in the Wolves Palace game.
Wow.
So how did he play the week after? Was it rescinded or something?
I don't know, Theo.
Listen, I don't know.
Maybe it was international break. I don't know. It's interesting.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't actually get that. Either way, look at this. Last 4 games have all had a red card for Palace.
Wow.
4 or against them. Well, once it was for them and 3 were against.
Yes.
But clearly, there's aggression and there's anger playing against Palace. Maybe it's the way they play. The way they kind of I don't know how to say it, but their fashion of play can annoy the opponents.
Style of play,
their style of play. James MacArthur as well. Decent.
Yeah, good Scottish lad. He's played 32 times for Scotland and scored 4 goals for them. I'm afraid he came from Wigan, Theo.
Oh God,
6 years ago for 8 million.
Yeah,
so we move on.
And the front 2 for Crystal Palace today, Wilfried Zaha. I mean, what a record he's had recently for Palace. He's just a goal scorer. 9 games, 7 goals, 2 assists. He's absolutely smashing it every game. Look at these contributions. Brilliant. And I tell you what, he's just a man to watch today. We don't often stream Palace.
I know.
Which is why we don't watch Zaha that much.
I know.
But now we've got a chance to. Against Tottenham, a club that have been trying to sign this guy in the past. And now he's playing against them.
This guy's a game changer. We went to see Crystal Palace Brighton last season, and literally Zaha was the reason why Crystal Palace came away with a point.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him for Man United at Old Trafford and thinking, my God, I've never seen a faster player.
Yeah, he's rapid.
He came from Man United for 3 million quid. He's now worth 45 million quid. And what a season he's having. A goal contribution on average every game.
For a team
7
like Palace,
goals, 2 assists.
Palace don't score that many goals, but when they do, it's Wilfried Zaha.
It's him,
7 goals in 9 games, and that's practically more than half their goals they score in general.
I know.
And one thing I noticed about this guy, when he scores once or gets a contribution, he goes and does it again. He got 2 goals against West Brom. Against Fulham, he got a goal and assist.
Yeah.
Against United, he got 2 goals. He likes to double up in matches. That's how he gets his stats in. And actually, it's recent games he's really been performing. So watch out for Wilfried Zaha today. And next to him is Christian Benteke, isn't it, Dad?
Right. Well, you know what? Christian Benteke is an experienced Belgian international.
The funny thing about this guy is he's been crap for years, but last game against West Brom, 2 goals.
I know, and I'm really pleased for him. Now, this is a fella, came from Liverpool for 28 million quid.
Yeah.
He's had some very high price tags attached to him.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at these price tags.
I know.
This is Benteke.
I know.
Absolutely insane.
But Theo, he does it for Belgium, one of the best teams in the world.
Yeah.
So why can't he start scoring again? I think hopefully last week, and the week before he had a good game as well, I think against Newcastle. Hopefully he can kick on and start scoring more goals, because that's what strikers need to do.
Listen, Benteke is a Premier League icon. He's been around forever.
He is.
He's always banged in the goals at times. Recently, not so much. But last game, he's on form. So if there's ever a time to see Benteke score live, it's probably this one, because he did it last week. And he'll be looking forward to it. And you know what? We got to move on to this Spurs team because we don't have long left.
Yeah.
Hugo Lloris in goal to start things off. He's been brilliant this season. Top 2 goalkeepers in the Prem for me. I would go with him and Alisson.
Yes, well, we did a video on that, and everyone should watch that later.
Yeah.
And he's a great keeper, Theo, and he's only conceded 9 goals in 11 games, 5 clean sheets, and I reckon he's on for one today. I think this could be like a 1-0 Tottenham. Came from Lyon 8 years ago for 11 million quid. What brilliant business that is, Theo.
Yeah, great business. And I have to say, the last 3 games they played City, Chelsea and Arsenal, and they beat City, they beat Arsenal, and they drew to Chelsea. Some great results, and he's been part of that, getting the clean sheets in. Now, the fullbacks today for Spurs, Sergio Reguilon. He's in my fantasy team.
Oh.
He's a bit of a baller.
Do you know what? He is a very, very consistent player, isn't he? He's a Spanish international with 5 caps. He's still only 23 years old. Came from Real Madrid for 27 million quid. That's good business, I reckon.
And he gets the assists in, and he loves a clean sheet too, so I don't mind him on fantasy. And next to him, Serge Aurier's in the team. Playing that role really well since he came back in. He came back for that United game and he was unbelievable. He seems to just understand that right back position a little bit better than Matt Doherty in the Tottenham system.
Absolutely, Theo. an Ivory Coast legend, 66 caps, came from PSG 3 years ago.
The Palace fans are in the ground. They're loving it.
Oh, do they allow? I guess they don't allow. Oh, it's sad. The eagle died, didn't she?
Oh yeah, the eagle died. Yeah.
Was it?
Wow, there's a load of fans there. I tell you, that's crazy.
Brilliant.
Fair play.
Great.
That geezer loves it.
Yeah.
They've got the fans.
I thought it was a beer for a minute. He's got a coffee. For a second, I thought he's got a beer.
They've got the camera on the fans here, and they're just so delighted to be back in the game.
Brilliant.
Really, you can tell, and they've got both levels open. That's at least 2,000 fans. It always looks more than 2K fans. Anyway, the back two today, the centre backs, Eric Dyer. At centre-back, underrated for me.
Well, we talked about him an awful lot. He's having a good season. Full marks to the lad.
He's getting more comfortable in that position too. And Toby Alderweireld next to him helps that, really.
He does. Absolutely rock solid. What a good partnership.
Yeah, good partnership growing between the two.
The Belgian
Maybe a
international.
Premier League winning partnership. Who knows?
Ooh.
Højbjerg and Ndombele at the holding mid positions for Spurs. But let's talk about the Danish man first. Look how good he's been. That heat map, the amount of ground he covers. He's been their own little N'Golo Kante, hasn't he?
Mate, possibly the signing of the season. 15 million quid from Southampton. Oh my goodness.
Spurs fans
he
like
must
to
have
say,
doubled in value.
Spurs fans like to say the best Pierre in North London.
Clever.
It's quite funny.
I like that.
Anyway, next to him, Ndombele. He's playing in a DM role. This is quite attacking.
Wow,
Maybe Sissoko
really?
is.
Wow.
Maybe Sissoko is. SofaScore might have got that wrong. But the midfield other partnership is Sissoko and Ndombele.
Yeah.
I think Tanguy is special. He's got the ability to do something with the football that most people can't. You know, he could be under pressure, use his body, well, put his weight around to his advantage and make things happen. He's special, in my opinion.
Right, let's keep an eye on him today, Theo. He cost 54 million quid, and, he's still unproven, but he's still young. A goal and an assist.
This year he's been good.
Yeah.
He's been getting assists last game, Tottenham City. He's a creator, Dad. He does things but he creates in moments that it's all made by him. It's really, really special. And then Moussa Sissoko next to him. This guy is just, I wouldn't say as creative as Tanguy. He's a bit more of a powerhouse.
Yeah.
He's not that good, but he keeps his place in the team because the form is good.
He's a physical lad.
You don't want to come up against him.
He does what he's told. Good player.
He does what he's told. I think that's key, Dad.
Yeah.
He listens to Jose, and that's why he keeps him in the team.
Yeah.
Now, the front three for Spurs, Bergwijn, Kane and Son. We'll start with Son. This man is 28. He's unbelievable. We just know about this guy. He's two-footed. He scored an incredible goal last time against Arsenal. He's just special, isn't he?
He gets the ball, he scores a goal. Recently, he's been so efficient. Kane and Son, they've seen so little of the ball against these big teams in these big games.
Yeah.
But they've just put it in the net.
Yeah.
So their efficiency's been incredible. What a player Son is.
No, he really is a special player. And then we've got Harry Kane and Bergwijn. We'll start with Bergwijn. We'll start with the wingers. What do you think of this guy? He's kept his place in the team. They're not risking it with Bale in the starting lineup yet. But do you think it's time? Because the last 4 games, he's not made much difference.
He's unproven for me.
Okay.
He's got to prove himself. And I think Jose is being very loyal to him.
He is being loyal.
Yeah.
And I guess he's going under that mentality. If something's not... if something's working, don't change it.
Yeah.
But he's not the thing that's making it working.
Yeah.
Maybe his runs is creating space for Son and Kane.
Yeah.
You've got to think about the little things that
Yeah.
don't count towards this grade.
Truth.
The last 4 games, he hasn't got contributions.
Yeah.
And
I think
that's something.
I think that's right, Theo. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Right.
Because because Jose's changed nothing. This is exactly the lineup I expected.
Jose wants this man to feed to Kane and Son, and if that's what he's going to do and not lose the ball and keep it simple, then fair play. Finally, the final man out the 11 on both sides, Roy Hodgson and Jose Mourinho just having a laugh together. Jose seems in high spirits.
That's nice.
Roy Hodgson always is in high. By the way, I've met Roy Hodgson, one of the nicest guys in football.
I did that story.
Harry Kane, 11 games, 8 goals, 10 assists. The guy's unbelievable.
Why the hell did I sell him this week?
I don't
And I
know.
tell you why. Because they're playing Liverpool next week, and I thought I'm going to bring in Kevin De Bruyne. But oh my God, in 2 weeks' time, I might bring him back. Because why did I sell him? Because he's just brilliant.
He is brilliant, isn't he? 91 attack. Look at that, cool. And I tell you what, look at the contributions. He's just a baller.
I know.
And today he's my captain.
Yeah.
He's my captain in fantasy.
Quite right.
Look at this. Whoa, way! Right,
Yeah,
come on,
I
Kane.
know.
Get me some points. I need the points, mate. I really do. I need the points. I'm on 20 points. I've got 11 Martinez on the bench, but McCarthy got me a clean sheet, which is always good.
You've got Reguilon on, yeah.
I've got Reguilon. I've got Kane today.
Justin.
And we'll go through that later on at half time. But Harry Kane is the man. Basically, the funny story is, kickoff's about to start, so we'll get the sound on. Thogdad.
Yeah.
Thogdad's got a cheeky... No, who have you got from the... Have you got Son? Have you got anyone?
No.
You've got no one?
No.
Thogdad, what are you doing?
Well, you've got to look. It's a very... In terms of the midfield, I've got Salah.
Right, okay.
I have got a player called Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
I have got Bruno.
Yeah.
And cheaper, I've got Lookman and Grealish.
Right, I see.
So to afford Kevin De Bruyne, I had to sell Kane.
Yeah.
Now next week, I can't remember who. They might be playing. Anyway, Man City have got an easy game next week, and Kevin De Bruyne is my captain.
Yep.
So it was a case of, do I keep Kane in for one more week or do I bring him in? I thought Kevin De Bruyne might be really good against Man United.
Right, I just want to read
I'm
out some
wrong,
of the donations because you lot are absolutely amazing. Josh, thanks for the £1.49. Brentford lad, thanks for the £3. He says, opinions on Brentford, any more streams today? Yes, we'll do the Fulham-Liverpool game. Thank you, Joel Morris, for donating £10. He said, what do you think about Dortmund sacking their manager? No way.
Yeah.
Have they done that today?
Yeah.
That is a real shame. A real shame. And then we've got Stokey99 donating $2. I have Son as my fantasy captain. Hope he gets a good goal. Well, I'm hoping Kane. I don't want anything from Son. I sold him. Bad decision by me. JBM Treble, thanks for £2. Bolton top, but they're not playing. What do you mean Bolton top, but they're not playing?
I mean, he probably means them.
We're not on top, mate.
Well,
We lost our last 2 games. We're not on form.
He's probably saying that he likes Bolton.
All right.
Yeah. But we're not top, I'm afraid. You know, we've lost the last 2. We're still wearing the shirt. We support them forever.
Big up Rory Jennings as well. I've heard he's watching the little stream, so thank you very much.
Here come Tottenham.
For watching.
Reguilon cuts in.
Reguilon.
Oh, Kane. Surely not this early.
Oh, Bergwijn there. I tell you what, Spurs are early doors already, eh?
Oh no, Kane.
Oh my god, all the donations are flying in. I can't even see our screens. But JBM Travels, thanks for £2. Thanks to everyone that's donated. Okay, now what is going on here? It just isn't disappearing. Well, we're gonna make it small. Right. Let's get back to the football. What is everyone reckoning for the score today? We are going to be giving away. We'll probably give away £40 to one lucky winner. And if you want to win the money, it's pretty simple. You simply have to, and this is a big one. You have to like, subscribe, and get your score prediction in the comments. If you get that correct, DM me on Instagram. I'll award you the money. So yeah, that's it. What are people saying? I reckon today, I'm gonna go 3-0 Spurs.
Yeah.
3-0 Spurs. They're just too good.
Yeah, they are.
They're top of the league. They're on the best form in the league. Now they're over Chelsea because Chelsea had a mare. They're going to win this game, go top of the league, and they're going to be in cruise control.
Yeah.
I just can't see Jose messing this game up. I know Palace have Zaha. They just scored 5 in their last game. But this will be a bit of a shock because West Brom with 10 men is very difficult.
Yeah,
Very different to 11 men top of the league Spurs under Jose.
Yes.
So they're not going to be used to it. And here comes Son already.
Son, edge of the box.
Already causing problems.
3 players looking at, when Son had it. Now, let's see. Okay, 1 goes to him this time. Stay with him,
Here we go, Højbjerg. Laying it off to Reguilon. Then we got Ndombele, Heung-min Son, Bergwijn, Son. Waiting to make things happen here, Spurs. They're loading something up on the right side. Bergwijn. Playing it in. Aurier, even the fullbacks are piling up the sides to get involved in the attacks here. Bergwijn trying to make things happen. And I can understand why Bergwijn starts for Tottenham because he will always put in a shift. He was a Jose Mourinho signing. So he's always going to be a little bit more protective of him. And he's a bit of a team player. He lets Son and Kane get the contributions, but he won't lose the ball. And he'll make the right runs to create space for teammates. And that is why I believe Jose likes playing in the team.
Yeah.
That's my verdict.
Well, I mean, a lot of what we've seen this season. I mean, Son and Kane are getting so many goals and assists that they actually need players around them doing the water carrying, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
So you can't expect, their stats, Son and Kane, are just ludicrous how good they are.
Yeah.
It's hard to get your mind how good their goal contributions have been. And you're right, Theo. You need players doing other simpler things around them.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, Spurs on the ball here. A little bit stop-start. Oh, Benteke using his body well. Now,
done.
Palace will come on the counter-attack. Zaha holding up the ball well. And Højbjerg, I think is that Højbjerg, Alderweireld, or Eric? I don't even know who that is.
Højbjerg's 5.
I know, no, he's dropped back. I think that was Alderweireld with a good tackle there on Zaha.
Yeah.
And Spurs have the ball back. Brentford lad, thanks for another £2. Owen Doyle and Ivan Toney link up needed up the Brentford. Fair play. You know what? Owen Doyle's a bagsman. Even though Bolton are losing, he's scoring. He's the one positivity of our season, really.
Yeah.
Well, in the last couple of games, we've not been great. Anyway, here come Palace.
Come on, Zaha.
In front of the fans. Zaha. Plays the ball in. It might have landed for Eze.
Goodness. Oh.
Headed back, which stopped the ball going to the back post, which is good because Jeffrey Schlupp was waiting there.
He was, yeah.
But I tell you what, we've got a game on our hands so far.
We
and
do.
That was interesting.
And what we're seeing here is how the game's going to be. It's going to be possession. 2/3 of the possession will be Tottenham. And Crystal Palace will break. And they've got the players to do that, haven't they, Theo?
A good bet today would be a Palace 1-0.
No.
The reason I say
no
is because they're at home, they're in front of the fans.
No.
They've got Zaha, they've got Benteke.
I've got to disagree, Theo.
Really?
I've got to disagree.
Why do you think?
Look, I've gone for a 1-0 to Tottenham. Tottenham will score.
If
Tottenham
If
will
you put
score
a bet
today.
on Palace 1-0, you'd get
You'd
20
lose your
to
money.
1.
You'd lose your money.
You put a quid on it.
Yeah.
What happens if you lose? Yeah. Well, you've got a 5% chance of it coming off.
Yeah.
But if you win big.
Right. Tottenham will have 20 chances today.
Okay.
20 shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And 2 to 3 of them. 2 to 3 of them are going to go in. It's just whether Crystal Palace on the break. So what Crystal Palace
Dad,
need to
after
go...
watching the Chelsea-Everton game, I don't know what to expect anymore.
Yeah,
Spurs do play better football, and it might already be the goal here.
No,
the Bergwijn ball was a little bit far-fetched. Well, Aurier put the ball in, and it's too far for Son. It's gone out for a goal kick in front of those Palace fans. I wonder how the fans are going to have an impact. What do you reckon, Dad?
I think they will, Theo. I mean, Crystal Palace, Selhurst Park, it's an old school ground, isn't it? And I love going there. Look at it. They're showing it now. And it's brilliant. And okay, you've only got 2,000 fans in there.
Is it only 2K? It feels like more.
Yeah, I know. They're sort of spread out, aren't they?
Yeah.
But they will make some noise, and it will make a
They've
difference.
got fans in every corner of the ground,
and
for God's sake.
they're clapping now.
Yeah.
They're probably singing beneath those masks. Some of them have got bandanas. Good to see.
Yeah.
Great to see fans back at football. My
really
God,
is,
I can't wait to get
I bet they
back
go to that pale ale beer place before the game as well. Whilst London or Crystal Palace, whatever you want to say,
have a substantial
Croydon.
pack of crisps.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, before it's tier 3, you might as well have a beer.
That is
early doors to have a beer, but you never know.
Cracking little
it is a good place.
craft beer.
Zaha, Eze, link it up well.
Come on,
here.
Eze.
Eze's got space, lays it off to Zaha. He shoots, and it's blocked well by Eric Dyer. I don't really want Zaha to get contributions today because he's not in my fantasy team, but he's looking a threat.
I would like Crystal Palace to turn up today. I mean, they won, like Theo said, they won 5-1 in the last game. Yes, it was West Brom away.
Yeah.
Yes, they were playing against 10 players for most of the game. But that'll be good for their confidence.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace are a decent team on their day.
They are.
Last season, they were also very tight as a unit.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing, Dad. And actually, I feel like someone like Crystal Palace, if they can hold out Spurs and kind of let their momentum drop down to a level where they really are just hoping for the best, Palace can hit them and win the game 1-0.
Yeah.
Shithouse it. Someone has to beat Spurs.
Absolutely. And I'm looking at, the Crystal Palace defenders, Nathaniel Klein particularly, Gary Cahill, Kouyaté, sorry for mispronouncing
Now,
that.
he's usually a holding mid.
Yeah.
He played for West Ham.
Yeah.
He came to Palace, and he's been a very solid player from centre-back this season.
Correct.
Someone's had to do a job there. They used to have to play other centre-backs who just weren't on the same wavelength of him.
Yeah, I mean, these guys that I've just mentioned, they're not young, but they're very, very experienced. So that's a combined average age of about 31, those 4 players. But huge experience.
Kouyaté doing brilliant there, blocking the ball from over to Son. He gets the ball back. He goes long, which is safe. But Spurs are straight back on it. Bergwijn pushed there. Referee says nothing. Probably was nothing, Dad. I don't think he was going to get there.
Yeah.
And Ndombele searching for a free kick there, not given.
That was a shoulder charge. That's an old school. In Europe, you know what? In Champions League, that's a foul.
Yeah, in Champions League.
That's a foul.
But respect to some English refs.
Yeah.
They want to keep the game flowing a little bit more.
They do, yeah.
Which is for the benefit of a good watch, really.
I mean, that Villa game yesterday, stop, starts. Oh, no, you can't do that. You can't make
Nathaniel Klein loses the ball out to Heung-min Son there, and Spurs are back on the ball here. But they go back a little bit, take their time.
You can't do that against Tottenham. Just give the ball away simply, because Tottenham will keep this ball for the next minute, probably.
And they will find a way in. And if they score from it, it's a completely different aspect on the game already.
Yeah, I know.
Right, Spurs coming up with it. They're going to take their time. They look so comfortable. No rush, no problem,
They do, Theo.
And that's why they're top of the league.
They are. They're a special team.
Ball over to Son.
Oh, my God.
Shot, and it hits the bar. Just like that. What did we say? One long ball over to Son. Uses his body well to hold off the man. Gets a half volley on the bounce.
His movement.
And actually, it looks so easy. Kouyaté, no chance. He hits the bar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so... Alderweireld with the long ball. Brilliant creativity from him. Son takes it down. Hits it, and he's very unlucky.
He gets in between Kouyaté and Klein. He just says, I'm going right between you.
Beats him for pace. Simple as that. Takes the shot off, and Gaita's thinking, okay, it was a little bit to the side. It looked like it hit the post at one point, but still, it's a threat. And
that is a threat.
It went from them playing it around the back to suddenly one-on-one.
It started with Nathaniel Klein gifting the ball to Tottenham, and you cannot do that, because it will end with a dangerous chance.
Exactly.
To Heung-min Son or someone like that.
When Son and Kane on the ball, there is chances and there are goals.
Good pass by Kane.
And that's the problem. And it's... Not many teams can deal with it. Arsenal got wrecked by it. Bergwijn and Ndombele uses his body well. Gives the ball to Aurier, who crosses it in. Kane waiting, Son at the back post.
Look at Reguilon.
Reguilon's completely free, but he's my man, so he probably won't give it to him. Right, he's easily on the ball. Bergwijn has space to shoot.
Oh.
Great tackle from McArthur there.
Well done.
Covering for the defence now, and Palace can counter with Benteke.
Oh.
Alderweireld gets a good tackle in, who's been good today.
Yeah.
Nearly got an assist for the Sun chance there, and a good tackle on Benteke.
Absolutely, Theo.
It feels weird, talking about Palace because we don't often do it.
I know.
You know, it's we don't often stream Palace, so
Yeah.
it's different, it's new,
It
a lot
is.
of players that we're learning.
Yeah, exactly. And it's good to see.
It is good to see. Anyway, Son's tension looks good. Fair play.
Yeah.
That's from a South Korean fan there.
Yeah.
Son's runs look good. He's going to be a threat, I'm telling you.
He's always a
I wish I
threat.
had Son. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
I wish I had Son.
I know, Theo.
Yeah.
All I can tell you, Theo, is what I'm going to do is no changes next week.
Yeah.
And then the week after, once the Liverpool-Tottenham, that's tough.
Yeah, but there's goals. Oh, maybe it's a 0-0, actually.
Yeah.
No, but Liverpool don't not score. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Liverpool win that 1-0 or 2-0.
Yeah, but
that's my prediction. Reguilon,
Reguilon's
get me
gonna
some
shoot.
points. Tell you what, he looks well up for it. But sometimes he plays a little bit like a teenager. He's running on the ball, he's dribbling, he's all of that. His decision making sometimes a little bit off.
Reguilon.
But that's a good ball from Reggie. Headed away well by Gary Cahill with a diving header. He absolutely enjoyed that. You know, he's got a little smile on his face in front of the Palace fans there.
Lovely.
Spurs with a chance, but Reguilon, my fullback in my fantasy, getting up the pitch nicely there on the left. I don't mind that, do I?
You certainly don't, Theo. You certainly don't. So yeah, going back to my FPL tactics, maybe after the Liverpool game, I might just rejig the team. Son and Kane, if they keep performing, how can you not have at least
everybody
one of them?
sold them, but it's been
Why did we
people's
sell?
downfall because
we listened to the experts.
Yeah.
Because Tottenham had some hard games, but Kane's one of the best in the world. Would you sell Messi or Ronaldo?
No.
If you were doing fantasy football in those countries?
No,
you wouldn't. You'd just keep them for 38 games or whatever number of games it is.
Exactly.
So why are we selling Kane?
And La Liga
Why are we
fantasy
selling
Premier League
Kane?
must be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you just have Messi and obviously Ronaldo's at Juve, so he's obviously not in that anymore. But back in the day, imagine just having Messi and Ronaldo in your fantasy
You know, the
team.
funny thing is, so one of my fantasy Premier League leagues is all Scots, apart from a couple of English.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, there's an FPL for Scottish football.
Really?
None of them are interested.
Really?
They've got no interest in the Scottish football. Or
That's crazy.
A vague interest.
So they just...
Yeah, they just play the English Premier League.
That's funny.
But then in the comments, in the WhatsApp group, they're completely taking a mickey out of England.
Really?
But it's like, guys, okay, why do you love our football so much? Yeah.
That's the thing. We
It's
do
good,
these Premier League videos, and loads of Scots watch it.
Yeah, of course.
And the reason, I know a lot of them are Celtic and Rangers and all,
Yeah,
but a lot of them just love Premier League football too.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have, a Scottish team and a Premier League team.
Yeah.
Austin Alexander, thanks for £2. Opinions on the Promes situation, love the streams. If that is really true, which I think it is from some of the reports, I'll wait for Ajax to confirm it. But if that's actually true, that is crazy.
It is crazy.
Quincy Promes, for anyone that doesn't know, got arrested for being involved in a stabbing.
Allegedly.
And he's a footballer.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We'll watch this story, but everyone's got to remember that, until proven guilty, a person is innocent.
Yeah.
So,
it's insane, though.
he's
absolutely
being questioned,
insane.
he's maybe been arrested. It doesn't mean he's done anything. So, let's be careful.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
But it's insane.
It's
a footballer.
Wow, I know.
Has been, yeah, it's crazy. Kane
Son
heads on to Son here. Son gets past one. Van Aanholt tries to tackle him and gets enough on it to stop Son.
Yeah.
And Palace search for Zaha on the left wing.
Come on, Zaha.
He's going to drive at Aurier.
Come on, drive.
Coming towards the box. Plays the ball to Benteke.
Nice ball.
He holds it up. Back to Zaha.
Shoot.
Zaha shoots. Great save from Lloris.
What a save.
Wilfred Zaha proving why he is such a good player. He created that and then went into a free space.
Yeah.
Benteke held it up for him. That is a striker duo. That's a threat. He gets it past Sissoko, gets the shot off, and if that was in the corner, it could be 1-0.
Yes, it just needed to be... Oh, it took a deflection as well.
Maybe a handball.
It took a deflection. I think off Højbjerg.
It did, yeah.
And that made it an even better save.
Lloris made it a very good
but
save.
if that had been in the corner, the 6 inches in the corner, that's a goal.
It's a goal. Zaha's a real threat. Just shows when you see Tottenham at home on your fantasy thing, don't think you're not getting points.
I know.
When you've got a good player.
I know.
A lot of people just look at the fixtures.
Yeah.
What you really need to look at is, do I think that this team could score against the bigger teams as well? And a player like Zaha is proving so that he can. Because he made that all from his own little, space down the left, ran down the wing, played with Benteke, got it back, and nearly scored. It's all about Zaha in the Palace forward line.
Yes. Absolutely.
What a player to have on fantasy, this season. He was rubbish last year.
I know he was.
But he's got something going, and it's pretty impressive.
I avoid him, probably for the wrong reasons.
I avoid him as well, and it's mistakes. I've avoided Bamford and Zaha, and that's been my downfall, really.
Bamford's been I don't think Bamford will keep scoring.
Yeah, well, he's not scoring. He's getting assists.
Bamford.
Yeah, got an assist.
Yeah. Yes, but mostly he's getting goals.
Yeah.
But I reckon it'll dry up at some point.
No, last few weeks, Bamford hasn't been that great.
No. He's been missing a lot as well.
Yeah. Right, Eze finds Zaha. We're just talking about Wilfred.
Zaha.
Shoots over.
Do you know what?
He knows he could beat Eric Dyer
That
today.
is really good football. That is a fantastic pass, isn't it, Theo?
He knows he could beat Eric Dyer, Dad.
Was that
no
Eze?
other way
Was
of
that
looking
an Eze
around
ping?
it.
Was that the pass from Eze?
Brilliant ball from Eze.
Brilliant.
Over from Zaha, but Palace are looking a serious threat. Eze the creator, Zaha the finisher. Eric Dyer is, I wouldn't say worried, but he's a clear threat. Norman Knoll, thank you for the 2.79 Canadian.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Favre being sacked at Dortmund? It's big news. I don't know if...
big news.
I think Dortmund have always wanted to be a club that have wanted to progress in the Champions League.
Of course, yeah.
And Favre has never really been that good in the Champions League.
Yeah.
He's had a few big games, like the first leg in the PSG, but then he bottled the second leg and he got knocked out. Every year, they bottle the important legs, and that's a problem. And in the league, you're seeing the teams like RB Leipzig and Bayern, Union Berlin, they're all performing better than Dortmund.
Yeah.
That is a problem. Now, it's early doors. They made a decision early doors, but they want to improve it for the rest of the season. So Favre's been sacked, and after a 5-1 against Stuttgart, it's pretty understandable. Maybe the players had something to say about it as well. We don't know what goes on in the dressing room, but some big statements being made out in Germany, and we'll find out who they bring in. Pochettino, maybe?
Yeah.
Pochettino to Dortmund.
Wow, that would
be now that is a Champions League.
Oh my God, that's a
Champions
challenge.
League run.
That's a great challenge for a manager. That is. Okay, they're the number 2 in Germany, probably, aren't they? Historically, over the last few years, take a number 2 team in Germany, take them and turn them into Champions League winners. What a challenge that would be.
Right, Chelsea Rory's got a little point for us. I don't know if he's still watching the stream, but he said, "Love the shout out. Kane and Son are about to break the assist record."
1-0. Oh, what a save! What an incredible save!
Wow.
Oh,
Vincent Gaeta. What an underrated goalie, maybe.
Oh my goodness!
What a save!
And Ndombele did everything right.
He did, yeah.
What a save that is.
Tell you what, that was brilliant. What a save from Palace to keep them in the game. And as I was saying, Dad, as Tottenham are attacking here, they might have another break here.
Aurier's been given so much space.
Playing so forward up the pitch. And that's because Palace are dropping back a lot. So the fullbacks can really play as like secondary wingers.
Yeah. That was beautiful, that save.
What was it? Who shot? Was it Ndombele shot?
Ndombele, yeah.
Who played it in?
I think it was in from the right.
From Aurier then?
Yeah, I think so. They'll show it again. They'll show it again in a minute.
Interesting, yeah.
Tottenham have possession.
I was just going to read out a Chelsea Rory fact, but Spurs are on the attack here still.
Yeah, I keep an eye on this game.
Take this. On this chance.
Look at Son's movement. He's always looking for that bit of space, isn't
it? Thing is, it all looks so still, and then suddenly Spurs click and boom, they've got a one-on-one.
Heung-min Son, you just give him a second, and he can change the game.
Klein gets a good header out, but Reguilon's going to get there ahead of Schlupp. That's a big battle.
Yeah.
And Spurs will go. Eric Dyer takes it forward. There's space here. Harry Kane plays it. Kane's been quiet.
Yeah.
But knowing Kane, he'll pop up when it counts.
Look at Kane now. He's in his traditional
the
position.
Ball's in the box. Always played it to Kane.
Oh my God.
Reguilon
can shoot from here.
On his weak foot, maybe. Oh my God! I was seeing the fantasy points fly over me there. On his weak foot, on the bang. Not a bad effort. Nearly into the top right corner there.
Oh my goodness.
Played out by Klein. Straight to the feet of Reguilon. On the weak foot. And not a bad
effort,
I tell you.
Curling like mad.
It really is curling. And for a weak foot shot outside the box, that is brilliant.
Yeah.
Aurier whipped the ball in there. Low cross. Probably should have been dealt with better. What a save from Vincent Gaeta there.
Yeah, and Crystal Palace a bit lucky. Well, Gaeta did enough. He made the save with his right hand and it didn't drop to Kane. He did enough to just push it out of the way.
Brilliant one-handed save.
Wow.
And Klein get the ball out, but then they went again. Reguilon and he scored again.
Very good reaction.
Son with the corner.
Kane! What a save! What a save! Oh my God!
That would have broke the contribution record. Now, this is a good point for me to talk about this.
Yeah.
Kane and Son are about to break the assist record to one another. Current record is Lampard and Drogba.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yes.
So if that went in, that would have broken the assist for each other record, and it was a great Kane header over Schlupp, but Vincent Gaeta to the save the day again.
Amazing. Amazing. Oh, and it's Harry Kane's gone down.
But Chelsea Rory, thank you for joining in the stream.
What happened there? Harry Kane's gone down.
Respect, mate. Kane's gone down. I really hope he's alright.
Off the ball. I don't know what happened. What happened?
He's probably searching for something. Milivojevic might have left a leg in. Oh, that's a bad tackle. That might be an injury. The way he fell, that could be an injury.
I think he got it. I think he got it.
I hope he's all right, but the way it fell, the way his foot turned.
Yeah, Milivojevic booked for it.
And probably rightly so. It was a dirty tackle, I can't lie.
Yeah.
But I can understand hitting tactics. Hit Harry Kane early, because he's a threat, really.
Yeah, he's got to be careful on it, obviously.
He does. How are we doing, lads? Great to see people joining the stream, getting involved.
And it is a free kick, of course, to Tottenham Hotspur.
This is a threat.
In a dangerous position.
Can they put it in, Dad? Have they really got a top free kick taker here?
Well, Heung-min Son fancies this, doesn't he?
Well, they've got like 4 men around it. They're up there.
Sissoko,
this is probably one of those football arguments. Did you see last week?
Yeah, I did.
Did you see last week when
I know.
They were arguing over a penalty?
I know.
Who was it?
Oh my god, was it?
It was Everton. Richarlison was getting fuming at the captain because Sigurdsson was on the penalty duty. But Richarlison wants a second goal.
I know he does.
Of the season. And yes, that is right. We do have a Spurs shirt here, guys.
Yeah. People wanted to see the back, but it's clipped on.
Okay, I'll do it.
Do it at half time, maybe.
Yeah, I'll put the back on.
All right.
Right.
Oh, that's a strange.
Weird. Yeah, that's
Goalie.
definitely not what they practiced.
That is a weird.
No idea what Spurs went for there.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to show the back, guys. This is pretty cool. We've got Johnson on the back. Thogdad obviously probably gave you that story,
Yeah, I
right?
gave the story, yeah.
Palace are on the attack, though. We'll first have a look at this because when Zaha's on the ball, it's always a threat. Eze.
Come on.
We've not watched much of Eze. We've not done many Palace
Nice
games, but
pass
every time
from
he's on the
Eze.
ball, it's creativity.
Here's a chance.
MacArthur.
Nobody there.
Not MacArthur. He's not the creative one. You can tell that for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's have a look at this shirt, Thoggy lad.
Have a look at this, boys. Look at that. Beautiful.
Whoa. Idor Gudjonsson, a legend of Bolton Wanderers and Barcelona and Spurs. And did he go to China for a while? Or was it Turkey? I can't remember.
Turkey, probably.
Yeah.
Either way, he wants to collect the bag.
Quite right.
And look at this. We've got the Premier League badge on.
So do we have anyone from Iceland in the stream? If so,
and that is a match-worn football shirt, by the way.
Known.
That is a match-worn football shirt.
It is.
For any of you Spurs fans, Barcelona fans, Chelsea fans in the stream, that is Idor Gudjonsson's match-worn shirt when he was away at Stoke City and got a goal.
Yeah.
And there's a video of his goal, and I have that shirt behind me right now.
Amazing.
Pretty cool.
So a quarter of the game almost gone, and oh my goodness, I'm not sure what Benteke did there.
Benteke might be in trouble here.
No, he's not in trouble. He was a foul was given. I didn't see anything.
Okay, well they take it quickly. Reguilon.
But my point
I
is,
see it.
a quarter of the game gone, and it's been some fantastic chances.
We've got some Spurs fans
still
on the stream.
0-0.
We have. Who do you all support? Let us know.
Hello, Siggy. He's Icelandic.
Gudjonsson. There might be a few Icelandic in the stream. Shout out to you guys. And Gudjonsson's obviously an Iceland legend. So you know, and also like he played at Barca, Chelsea, Bolton Wanderers, Tottenham, all these big clubs, right? Let me know in the comments who you support because you might support a team that Gudjonsson played for.
Kane's got it. Well, he should.
Kane!
Goal!
Yes! Come on! Come on! Fantasy points for the boys. Harry Kane doesn't miss. Gaita saved the first two, but he should have done better with that one. Harry Kane, the gun man. Come on, mate. That's the fantasy points that I asked for. Never doubt Harry Kane. 1-0.
That is a goalkeeping mistake.
Son to Kane. They've broken the goal and assist record.
Oh, what a
They've
mistake.
got ahead of Lampard and Drogba. Son set up Kane. And it's a goal. It's as simple as that, innit? He strikes it from a lot of range.
Terrible goalkeeping.
And Vincent Gaita has been brilliant so far. But my God, there's Swads Tekkers on that ball. He's been learning something from Jeremy Lynch, but my God, what a banger. The spin, it's the curve,
He starts going the wrong way.
It's the knuckleball.
He starts going the wrong way.
That is the knuckleball on it, lad. You can't deal with it.
That's terrible goalkeeping.
Harry the Gunman Kane, the best player in the Premier League, has done it again. And Thogdad is fuming he sold Harry. Alex Jones, thanks for £2. What are your thoughts on Asson Bolonga? He's alright, I guess. I don't know much about him. But he was good back in the day when we were in the Championship. But there we go. Goals early doors. Remember, when you donate, we shout your name out. We shout your question out. And Thogdad, was it a bad idea to sell Kane?
Yes.
Really?
I knew it. I kind of knew it. But what can you do?
Yeah.
You know, next week Liverpool away, so we'll see.
Yeah, but Kane does well in big games too.
Yeah, I know he does.
15th goal of the season for Harry Kane.
I know.
Thogdad's just fuming now. He just is so annoyed.
It's one of those, you know, sometimes you do something and you think straight away, I think that's a mistake.
I thought that was a mistake because I captained him. You told me you sold him. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, what? Anyway, listen.
Reguilon could be injured.
Schlupp plays the ball in and Eric Dyer stops it. He didn't really need to do that.
Reguilon looks injured there.
Oh, God. I hope he's all right.
For your fantasy Premier League.
Yeah, I hope he's all right. We'll find out. He can keep going till the 60th minute, maybe. Then something. Right, let's just have a look. I mean, Benteke. Yeah, the thing is about is a stamp. It might be the way he fell.
No, I think it's the way. No, I don't think he touches him.
Really?
It's just a twist, I think.
I think he's looking for a foul.
Ooh. Just a twist, I think. I don't think he was touched.
I don't know what's actually happened to Redwell. I mean, he looks like he'll keep going. That
I can't watch that.
Vincent Gaeta.
Gaeta, what are you doing after those 2 brilliant saves?
Now, it's the way the ball looks like it's going to go right, but then it swazzes to the... Harry Kane is so bloody good. The way he hits the ball and the movement on it is unbelievable. It looks like it's going to go bottom left, and it swazzes to the right. And because of the distance and the bounce... Oh, mate, Harry Kane is so good.
I'm sorry, let me disagree with that. It was just terrible goalkeeping. No, seriously.
It wasn't.
It was...
Okay, he should have done better.
Theo, the ball went in the middle of the net. He started to go the wrong way. You've just got to make yourself big, get yourself in the middle of the net, and if it moves slightly to one side, you take it. That's not... You don't even have to save that. You have to catch it.
Oh, man. That is... What a banger. If you're a striker in Sunday League, you should just watch Harry Kane and especially if you're one that wants to play like a number 10, number 9 role, which is like that modern day kind of forward role that Harry Kane plays. Yeah. You can learn from him. He's the best player in the Premier League, and he's proving it again and again. Bergwijn fouled there by Kouyaté and a free kick to Spurs. The Palace fans in the ground are absolutely fuming about that.
I think a good bet today would be a red card at some point.
Yeah. Well, there's been a red card in all 4 of the last Palace games.
I know.
And Palace, again, they're playing dirty. Maybe that's why there's so many red cards. They're playing a little bit dirty, but they don't get reds. Usually the other team do, because the 3 of the 4 of the last 4 that happened were the other team. They're aggravating. That's what they do. But when you concede early, that affects your tactic.
Yes. You have to sort of break up the game. I mean, it's a legitimate tactic.
Yeah.
To break up the game. You don't want Spurs to play their free-flowing football.
Yeah.
So, the right sort of fouls in the right places. If I'm Kane, I'd shoot from here. Look at you've got a dodgy keeper.
You got a dodgy keeper who's, the last time the ball went near him, it affected him. Kane's going to go for it again. He is! He shoots! Oh, my God.
That was Sunday League.
He should have done one of his shots that he did last time. That was not the usual Harry Kane.
Kane is thinking, I've just put a P-roller in.
I've just put a... Yeah. That is a... the Palace fans are going, wait, but they can't really, because the last time it did it, it went in.
And it's so sad because Gaeta made 2 brilliant saves beforehand.
Yeah.
One in particular. Well, one of them was world class.
Yeah, Kane is going to be playing with confidence for the rest of the game.
He is, yeah.
That'll be a threat.
That is true.
Right, Højbjerg on the ball here. And it has gone out for something. I don't know what it is.
It's a throw-in to Tottenham Hotspur.
Fair play. You can just rely on Harry, can't you? Son and Harry, again. I mean, them two.
I know.
Absolute ballers, I tell you. How do you donate through the super chat? I think by the comment section on the right of it, there's like a $sign. You click on that. You can super chat what you want. Yeah. We shout you guys out. We respond to your comment when you donate, and we even give you a little. We can sometimes follow you back on Instagram if you become the top donator.
So many fouls in this game.
So many. That's the way Palace played that. That's why there's red cards in the game.
And this time, Ndombele goes. It was a.
There's a little kid in the Palace end just giving it lip to the Spurs player.
Oh yeah, those South London fans don't like players to go down too easy.
Yeah, I tell you what, these Palace fans are pretty lively. Oh well, 29th minute, 1-0 Spurs, but a free kick to come for Heung-min Son. Kane waiting in the box. Surely not a second this quickly, no?
I've got to disagree with Mohammed Kerr, who says Kane is good but not the best player in the Premier League.
Who's the best then?
He simply is.
Tell me who the best in the Premier League is. There's literally no one else that can do as much as him.
No one gets near him.
And the incredible thing is, he wasn't born to be a footballer. You know.
Yeah.
He's not the quickest. He's not the strongest. He's not like Lukaku's strength.
He's strong.
He's not got the pace. I know.
Yeah.
But he's not got the pace of Mane.
Yeah.
Or all these players that are gifted.
Yeah, I know.
And are already given an advantage for being quick.
I know.
Harry Kane has worked hard and built up his career from his own hard work and ability to create, finish, and that has all come from training ground and hard work. He is an absolute. I respect.
Yeah.
He's an icon because I respect his hustle to get to where he is today.
Absolutely.
He's a baller, man.
He's simply a role model. If you want to look at someone in football,
great guy,
and emulate them, and you should look at someone like Harry Kane.
And he won't be having certain scandals like certain other England players would have.
I like to think
like Kyle Walker.
Yeah, I know.
Jack Grealish.
I know.
Declan. No, sorry, not Declan. Foden, Greenwood.
Come on.
He's not one of them ones.
Oh, here we go.
You can rely on him, can't you?
You
Even
can.
for England, he scores goals.
Yeah.
Right. Now a free kick for Palace, and the Palace fans are sarcastically going,
Yeah.
"Way!"
I know.
Please tell me who's better in the Premier League than Harry Kane.
There isn't anyone. It's very, very easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Some people are saying KDB, but this season, no way. Compare their stats.
Not this
Compare
season.
their stats. Face to face.
Check the facts.
Check the facts this
Yeah.
season. Even Bruno's been better this season than KDB.
The best two players in the Premier League this season are on this pitch right now wearing white shirts.
Bruno and Kane.
On this.
Bruno and Kane.
No, they're not on the pitch. Kane and Son.
No, but I'm saying the two best in the Premier League.
You think
this
Bruno?
season.
I think
Bruno and Kane for me.
Bruno nearly. I put Bruno third maybe after
The
Son.
way sometimes he can just control a game.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
And even this season, he's done it more than KDB. Overall, KDB's the better player,
no.
but this season, I think Bruno's a little bit better.
I'm putting Son at number 2. I'm putting Bruno number 3 at
And
the
then
moment.
KDB fourth, probably.
Ooh, I'm not even
Or
sure.
then Salah fourth. Salah fourth. Salah has to
I
be
think
in there.
Salah, yeah.
KDB this season has dropped off
He has.
to the high level that he puts himself on.
Yeah.
Because last season he got 20 assists.
I know.
Anyway, listen.
Theo, Eze's going to
Eze's got a dead ball.
Come
and we've
on.
seen him score from here before.
Come on.
We know what he can do. Hugo Lloris probably
Come on,
knows
Eze.
about...
Eberechi, back of the net, pal.
To
Come
make
on.
it 1-1 in the 31st minute. Eze!
Ooh,
The Palace...
straight into the wall.
Yeah, the Spurs wall had to stay high there to stop that, but
Yeah.
it's important you do.
Eberechi as a 22-year-old attacking midfielder.
Oh, he's really good. Came
English
from the
lads,
Championship.
played from for the English youth setup.
Oh, that could have been...
Kane, it's Harry Kane.
Harry Kane with that
heading it away.
Yeah. That's the great thing about Harry Kane. He gets back and helps out
He
with the
defends.
defensive side as well. He's a real team player.
You know what? He could do anything. I reckon he could put the gloves on and be a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he's done that before.
Has he?
He's done that in a Champions League game.
Has he? Amazing.
Yeah, because they used all the substitutes there. Hugo Lloris got sent off.
Yeah.
Harry Kane put the gloves on.
Well.
And I think he saved a free kick.
That's
There's
amazing.
a video on YouTube.
Brilliant.
It might have been Carl Walker in his Spurs days, but I think Harry Kane has done it once before.
Fantastic. Jake Broom.
Thanks for £2. England to win the 2021 World
Well,
Cup.
it's 2022, mate.
Yeah, it's 22, which is good. We got two big. But just to ask you, do you mean the 2021 Euros or the 22 World Cup? Let me know. But as it stands,
Schluck.
it is 1-0.
centre.
And yeah, I think if Harry Kane is fit, we've always got a threat. You know.
Yeah.
Everyone we've got around him, we've got so much squad
Yeah.
depth going forward. We hope we get rid of this back five thing
Yeah.
and actually get to play the exciting players we've got.
Yeah.
It's just my opinion.
The trouble is we've got a manager who picks the wrong team on the day. Be careful, Crystal Palace.
Yeah, look at this, guys. Harry Kane is a goalkeeper. He actually went in goal when I think Lloris got a red card and they used their 3 substitutions.
I think the referee's got a Tottenham
Pretty
shirt on
cool.
today, I tell you what.
So you make a joke and Kane actually does
I know.
everything.
Amazing. What an amazing sportsman.
Yeah, exactly. And his love is football,
Yeah.
right? And he's on the ball again.
Talking of Harry Kane,
And he plays through Bergwijn.
what a save.
And Dombele! Guy's a great save. Good double
Guy's
save
a
there.
double save.
Making up for the first
Yeah.
goal
Oh.
by saving that one. But Kane again, creative. A little on the ball kind of flick up through ball
Yes.
to Bergwijn, who tried to get a shot off, but Gaeta got big.
Ooh.
And it's a great through ball, I tell you. The timing is perfect.
Brilliant.
And Bergwijn had not much time there. And Dombele probably should have scored, but it was saved well.
Gaeta could have so easily given a penalty away here.
Yeah.
You have to get that right.
Yeah.
And so he
true.
gets a hand on it, and then he gets the body on it for the second one.
Gaeta's been very involved today.
That is a foul. That
That's
is a
pretty
foul
foul.
earlier.
Right, the ball's in for Spurs. Højbjerg laying it off to Ndombele, who gives it to Son.
Son, oh no.
Son will whip
Kane.
it in.
No, what a cross
Kane
that
was
is.
searching.
What a cross that is.
Kane was searching. And that will go out for another corner or a goal kick. What is the referee going for? Corner! And the Crystal Palace fans are absolutely fuming. The referee tries to keep his eyes off the fans. He's got a little smile to himself. You can definitely hear what's been said by some of the Palace fans. Even their kids and dads getting very lippy. But it's not easy to see what's exactly being said because of the masks.
I know, it's funny that.
But they are getting a little bit lippy.
Oh my God.
Højbjerg! It's in the box here.
Oh,
Cleared
my God.
away.
There's more goals here, we know
There
that.
really is. Reguilon.
Kane's offside.
Yeah, nobody's there. Kane's offside, so he can't face it. Look at the Roma score. Okay, 5-1. Oh my
Really?
God. Roma are beating Bologna 5-1 and it's still
No
in the
way.
half time.
No
First
way.
half. It's not even half time.
Do you want a water?
Get me a brew, Thogdad.
I'll get you a water. I'll put the kettle on and I'll get you a water.
Yeah. I'll go fetch it. You just brew it. Right, do not stream Arsenal. Waste of time and will be a 0-0. Don't you worry, we're not streaming Arsenal. Thanks for your tips as well. We weren't planning to. We will stream Spurs and we're going to stream Liverpool, Fulham. But we're not going to stream Leicester or Arsenal today because we'll do the usual 2 games in a day. There's no real top game. I'm pleased we streamed this Palace game because Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, they're always special. They're a good watch in themselves. So, yeah, we'll have to find out. But, I mean, it is pretty cool. Yeah, look at this. Let me show you this video. I don't think it'll let me because it's green. But, yeah. But, yeah, Harry Kane was in goal for a Champions League night when they used their 3 subs. And he made a save from a free kick too. Aguero is better than Kane. That's just not true. You're wrong. That's not true, Mohammed. No way this season is Aguero better than Kane. No way. Maybe in their prime, that's an argument, but I'd still say Kane. This year, Kane's in his prime and he's absolutely unbelievable. And he's proving to everybody, you don't have to be the fastest, strongest man in the world to be a footballer. You have to be good technically. And he is brilliant technically. So yeah. You are biased towards English players. Salah has the most goals in the Premier League of all time. I think Salah's a very good footballer. I might be biased towards English. You're probably biased towards wherever nation you're from. I think it's just a natural thing to do when you're a football fan. Listen, I think Sterling's overrated. But I'm English, right? So I'm not allowed to say that. Harry Kane is the best player in the Premier League and people cannot fault that. Most contributions, best high average rating. He's just the best. Salah's good, but he scores a lot of penalties this season. Knock off his pens. I know Kane does too. But, you know, there's positives and negatives from every player. Salah doesn't create like Kane does. Anyway, Palace on the ball here. Zaha playing it back. Palace going to take their time here. They're going to try and find an equaliser before the half-time whistle. Then it's a real open game. Spurs look comfortable, but they know Palace can be a threat when they go forward. Yeah, the 5-1 Roma score is absolutely crazy. I did not expect Roma, before the half-time whistle, to be 5-1 up against Bologna. In fact, let's go over to the sofa score there and actually have a look at what's going down. Because that is insane. 5-1. That's insane. Look at this, guys. And, you know, they've just been clinical. Goals from Mkhitaryan, Pellegrini, Edin Dzeko, Man City legend, and an own goal from Polly. Absolutely brilliant form from Roma there. Henrik Mkhitaryan, he's someone who's relived his form. He's been brilliant this season. 9 games, 5 goals, 4 assists. Incredible form from Mkhitaryan for Roma. And here comes Palace. And we've got a free kick on the edge of the box. A great chance, actually, to score. Stay tuned for this one, boys. We've got a great chance. Even Thogdad should get involved for this. Palace have a chance to make it 1-1 here before the half-time whistle. If they score here, it'd be very interesting. Come the second half. No one's really given Spurs a big threat over the last few weeks. They've beaten City, Arsenal, drew to Chelsea 0-0, but didn't concede to them. Surely Palace are not the team to score against them now. They've played 3 of the top 6 of the last 3 weeks and not conceded. Like, it's brilliant form from them. Anyway, this free kick in front of the fans here could be a threat. Eze is going to take it, or Milivojevic. Either way, they both know how to bang them. I've seen both of them score. Thogdad's come in at the right time. He's brought the waters. He's got the brews brewing.
Yeah, give him 5 minutes.
Lovely. Right, here we go. Little sip of the old water. Thogdad, you timed your entry well.
Look I know. Now, who's going to take this? Eze put it into the wall last time.
Yeah, but he can score them.
And Patrick Van Thogdad. Was that a joke from a previous stream? Somebody wrote to me. I think there is someone called Patrick Van Thogdad on Instagram or something.
No, there was Virgil Van Thogdad.
Virgil Van, but also, okay.
Was there also a...
I can't remember. I think it was a joke from one stream. This is very dangerous. Or is it too close? This is literally 18 and a half yards out from the line.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get it up and over the wall.
This is a real chance.
So really, I think you've got to... If this was me, I'd absolutely get someone who can whack it. Yeah, okay, that's interesting, isn't it, Theo?
And Ndombele's putting his feet over.
And Ndombele is sort of is down behind the wall. So you've got Højbjerg, Sissoko, Dyer, Kane, and behind Højbjerg, Van Thogdad. Oh, no.
Van Aanholt shoots, he goes low,
no, that's poor.
And it's blocked by
really
one of the players.
That's really poor.
Nathan Jones, thank you for the £1 donation, mate. Hope you're well. Van Aanholt, yeah, blocked by Son, caught by Lloris, and it's not a problem, is it?
Yeah, it's not. Long live Thogdad. Well, I hope so. I hope I've got a few years left It's special. Nathan Jones donated £1. Thank you.
What a guy.
You get a picture of Thogdad drinking a Czech beer in
It's not a bad
Prague.
beer, is it?
Oh, it was a sensational beer.
Not bad at all.
I miss our trips, you know, going
I
out
had a Prava lager yesterday at the local, and it was lovely. On draft, can't beat it. Zaha on the ball.
Oh, come on, ref. What have you seen? What did Zaha do there? Nothing.
He's complaining.
Of course he is.
And it's rightly so. Che Murphy,
Honestly.
thank you for the £2. Thanks for the donations, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Spurs building something up here. 5 minutes, and then we'll go over to fantasy. And for once, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Because Harry Kane bags. It's what he does.
Who was your favourite Prem player, Thogden?
What? Oh, me.
Favourite Prem player. Favourite.
Harry Kane.
Okay. Good shout.
Favourite and best.
Yeah.
Work well together.
Yeah.
You can't not
Come
like
on,
Kane.
here we
Even
go.
if you're Arsenal, you can't not
Here
like
comes
him.
Zaha. He's got Benteke in
This
the
is
middle.
a chance for Zaha. Left for Eze, but it's floating around. It's cleared by Spurs. That's
it
poor.
was a poor pass from Zaha. It really was. But
They should have done better.
no one got into an obvious scoring position.
Yeah,
So
they should have
there's
done
got to be better movement around him.
Yeah.
But you see how dangerous Crystal Palace look when Zaha is tanking up that left.
A real threat.
And there will be 2 or 3 more times that they do. Oh, nice work.
Great work from Schlupp. Still on the ball.
Come on, who
Palace
wants
trying
it?
to make one way.
Bang!
Hit it. Blocked by Eric Dyer. Another chance here.
Oh, no.
Flicked by Van Aanholt, but nobody's
come on.
there. Aurier will get it clear. Shouts for handball, but I don't think that will ever be given. Mohin Aslam, thanks for £3.
Thank you, sir.
Really appreciate the donations today, guys.
Nice work there.
Nathaniel Klein to whip one in. He does. Blocked by Son.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Good
Son and
work
Kane
from
striking
Son.
back.
They do.
It's what Jose's implemented.
Yes, he has, yeah. No, he's hammered that into them that you've got to defend a lead. It's no good being 1-0 or 2-0 up if you then concede 1 or 2 goals.
Correct.
So you've got to, if you're an attacker, if you're an attacking midfielder, you've got to know how to defend. And if you can't, you're not getting in the Jose team.
Maybe Bale, that's the reason he won't get in the team.
Maybe, Theo.
Because he doesn't want to have that. He probably doesn't have that fitness to do the tracking back yet. Maybe that's part of it.
Yeah.
Which team do you support in the Premier League, not League 2? We don't have a Premier League club. We support Bolton Wanderers.
There we go.
I know you say not League 2, but listen, we've only got one club.
Once in,
in
never
England.
out.
Jose Mourinho, over 50%.
Possession, interesting.
Ah.
Okay, what they're saying is that when Jose and Tottenham have less possession, they're actually more effective.
Yeah.
Their win rate is much, much higher.
Wow.
Come on, here we go.
Schlupp. Eze in the box here. Shoots!
Oh,
It's
hits the post!
Eze nearly making it 1-1. 3 minutes before the half-time whistle.
Oh my goodness.
Eze's a threat, I tell you. Got the ball, takes it away from the Spurs
Oh,
defender.
brilliant.
Gets the shot off around
What a
Eric Dyer.
shot.
Lloris is not near the ball.
wow.
And unfortunate to not make it 1-1 here.
Amazing.
Palace looking good. Eze is a baller.
He is a very good football player, Theo. And somebody clip that bit where we say hit the post at the same time.
Yeah.
It's going to go on my Instagram if someone does that. Thank you.
Nathan Jones, thank you for the £2. Really appreciate that. I love your stream and keep up the great work. Appreciate the positive comments.
Yeah.
We're just... Thogdad has made an OnlyFans. Can you confirm or deny?
I've heard that's a rude thing. But seriously, for a moment, if we ever do anything vaguely funny, feel free to clip it, shorter the better, and DM it to me on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've followed both of our Instagrams, Ethan.
Yeah, if you've not followed our Instagrams, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Thogden and Thogdad. I mean, that is where it's at, guys.
Here
Anyway,
comes
Zaha on the ball.
Ooh, did well to keep
and it's
it in.
gone out near the corner flag.
Shall I get the bruise? I'll get
the bruise in this time.
You get the bruise. They're
It's
ready
just
now.
about to come a half-time whistle.
Yeah.
I'll get the bruise out. I'll be back in a sec.
All right.
At half-time, I'm going to go through Fantasy Premier League. Steve's getting points in the YouTube FC League.
Yeah.
Goldbridge. Some of the
Ooh.
AFTV lot. Some big YouTubers in Spencer FC, his brother Seb, all the lads. We're going to talk about it at half-time. But until then, Palace still might score. They're looking good.
They are looking
Big
reasonable. But the danger is, of course, Theo, that with Palace coming forward, it leaves the chance for Tottenham to counter-attack, which they're doing at the moment. Reguilon. Kane is fouled. Kane is bundled over. The Palace fans, the 2,000 of them, don't like that. But it was a foul. It was a foul by, I think that was MacArthur. Yeah, it was MacArthur. James MacArthur, who is the Scottish international, as we said earlier. And Tottenham have a free kick around about just inside the centre circle. They go out left to Reguilon, who plays it back. Ndombele, quite deep. Back to Reguilon. aiming for Son, but Crystal Palace have possession. Here they go. Come on, Zaha. He's got 3 players round him. Come on, he's got to find someone. Help him out, somebody. He was crowded out, but Zaha... Oh, I think Zaha's going to get booked for that. No, the referee plays advantage. Zaha just got frustrated. He needed to find a colleague. In fact, he had James MacArthur on his left. He didn't see him. And I thought Zaha might be booked for that because it was a frustrated kick. Okay, we have 1 minute of extra time at the end of the half. And I don't think Palace will be too disappointed. Gaeta obviously made a really bad mistake for the goal, for Kane's goal. But he made 3 or 4 really good saves elsewhere. So the talking point, as soon as the whistle goes, my prediction is the camera will go straight on to Gaeta, the Crystal Palace keeper, who has been, how can I say, the talking point of the half. If he'd saved that Harry Kane shot, which he should have, then he would be the man of the match. Here comes Benteke. He's looked lively. And I don't know, the whistle went for offside, I think. A lot of decisions against Crystal Palace, I must say, as a neutral.
Strong defensive line that the Spurs are holding.
And yeah, the gaffer, Roy Hodgson, the former England man, he's in his 73 now, keeps going. What a legend of the game. There's a wry smile comes across his face, and there is the whistle for half-time. Crystal Palace 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1. The man Harry Kane got the goal. As I said, the camera is on Gaeta because he is the talking point, shall we say.
For good and bad.
For good and for bad. And the camera is also on Harry Kane because, surprise, surprise, he got the goal.
Now, people that
Shay Murphy, £1. Thank you very much, sir.
Funny thing is, people that watch the game on demand will just see that chance that Gaeta let in.
Yeah.
But really, he's had a great game. Apart from that. And people
yeah.
won't see that. Anyway, listen, we're going to get straight onto the fantasy. We've got loads of stuff to talk about.
We have.
And first of all, look at this Roma Bologna score. 6 goals in one half.
Oh,
Bologna
my goodness. Who's got the goals?
Quaked. Mkhitaryan.
Oh, he's still going.
He's smashing it in Italy.
Mickey.
He's smashing it in Italy. Look at these stats.
Really?
This is what United and Arsenal won from.
Oh, my goodness.
9 games, 5 goals, 4 assists. That's
No.
not even loaded in. The
Oh
1 goal
my
and assist
God.
he's got in today.
Oh, my goodness.
He's unreal. He's like the best player in the Serie A.
Yeah.
And he was never like this at Arsenal
He
United.
wasn't. I rated him on his day, but he had a few off
On his
days.
day, yeah, he did have off days and he became pretty quiet.
But recently, amazing.
Amazing player on his day. And today, he's on
Pellegrini.
it. Bologna. Oh my God.
Dzeko's got a
To
goal.
be fair, it just shows the level of Serie A, like how good it is. I mean, how can you concede 5 goals in one half? Anyway, listen.
Sociedad only 1-1. Has David Silva come on? He was on the bench, wasn't he?
Sociedad have bottled that
They've bottled that, haven't they?
because they are right at the top of the league. They can't drop
know,
points to
I know.
Eibar.
Well, they should have started with David Silva.
Did he not
He
start?
was on the bench.
Sociedad is still top, but they've got 2 games. Atletico Madrid just lost to Real, but they've still got 2 games in favour of themselves. But yeah, they were playing with quite a rested team, Real Sociedad, because they didn't even have Porto in there.
Yes.
And he usually plays. Porto usually plays. Januzaj, David Silva all rested. Willian
Januzaj.
Jose rested.
Yeah.
All their big boys were rested.
Yeah.
Anyway, Palace Tottenham. Let's talk about it. Let's have a look at it. Do you want to go through some of these other scores? Click on the player and then go up there. I just need to quickly do something, Dad, yeah?
Yeah, okay, Theo.
Back in a sec.
Yeah, okay.
Go through the players.
I will.
Pick your best and worst player. Tell us in the comments. Who do you think is the best player today?
First of all, tell me how to do it. So I click on there,
Click on it, and
it
then
goes up,
big screen, up screen.
and then I up screen it,
And then anywhere around.
and then anywhere around it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Talk about
I'm
that.
going to start. So Theo's teaching me all this technical stuff. It's not bad for an old
He's
dad.
learning.
It's not bad for an old dad. Now Vicente Gaeta has been given a 6.1 out of 10, and there's one reason for that. Error led to goal 1. The Harry Kane shot should have been saved. That was an appalling goalkeeping error. And sadly, that's what's going to be shown from now on. But he made three saves, one of which was superb I think it was from Ndembele. So, unlucky really. If it wasn't for that one moment, he'd be on a 7.5, without doubt. Now, there's one man I want to talk about. Click on there. Oh, I'm learning. Eberechi Eze, who's only had 18 touches in the half, but he's had 2 key passes, he's had a cross, he's had a long ball, he's had a shot off target, he's had a shot block. He's looked really lively. Despite his relative low amount of touches, This man, get the ball to him, and things to come really from him. And he had a slow start to his Premier League career, but the last few games he's been really, really good. So he has been, for me, the Palace man of the match. Wilfried Zaha. Okay, let's have a look. Click on there. Okay, that's not coming out. Okay, might be... Don't know what's happened there. Okay, here we go. Wilfried Zaha. Here we go. He's had 23 touches, shot on target, shot off target, shot blocked. So he's got, really involved quite a lot. And we know all about Wilfried Zaha. He's having the season of his life. Every game he's getting on average 1 goal contribution. So that's 7 goals and 2 assists. So Tottenham know that they can't leave this man alone. They need to keep an eye on him in the second half because he is having a really good game. I think the 6.6 is very unfair. Although there have been times when he looks a bit frustrated. Christian Benteke, he is sort of the man of the moment. He got a couple of goals the other way. Let's have a look. The technical stuff. Oh, here we go, yeah. Right. Christian Benteke, 27 touches, 1 key pass. For me, he looks a better player than he was last season. It's almost like he's lost a bit of weight. Physically, he looks in better shape. And I wouldn't put it past him to get involved in something. I would like Crystal Palace to get a goal in this second half and make the game interesting. So he's been given a 6.6. Quiet by his standards of recent weeks, but a reasonable effort. And then at the back, everyone else has been given sort of low 6s. Over to Tottenham Hotspur. It has to be Harry Kane, doesn't it? He's been given a 7.8 by SofaScore, which is a very good site. Now, he's only had 16 touches, but the important thing is 2 shots on target, 1 shot off target. He doesn't need much possession, does he? I mean, 16 touches and 1 of them's led to a goal, and they're showing it right now. I mean, my goodness, it curled a little bit, but it is a complete goalkeeper error. It's funny, Son made the pass and then ran across him. Gaeta starts to go the wrong way and then goes to his left. Just appalling, really. And really sad to see. But Harry Kane, always, always dangerous. Best player in the Premier League. Heung-min Son given a 7.4. Let's tap on him. Hey, this is all working out. 24 touches, 2 key passes, 5 crosses, of which 1 of them nearly led to a goal. And he's got the assist. So he's keeping up his wonderful record. And they're just showing that Ndombele chance. It was a ball from Aurier. Brilliant save from Gaeta. And then well defended. So yeah, Heung-min Son, according to SofaScore, the second best player of this game. What else have we got? And Bergwijn given a 6.6. Højbjerg. I like Højbjerg. Defensive midfielder, central midfield, 45 touches in this half. Didn't do anything sort of spectacular. He played 5 long balls, of which 3 were accurate. No goals, no assists, of course. But he's done his work, I think, very well. He's been his usual rock-solid self. And 45 touches, that just shows what his presence is in the game. He'll probably go on to have 90 to 100 touches. And alongside him, Sissoko. He might be marked down here for getting a yellow card. Only 25 touches this game. He's more of a physical player. Not really had to do as much as Højbjerg in this game. Hugo Lloris has been rock solid. We've mentioned his name a couple of times. Save from inside the box, 1. Saves 2. He's been absolutely rock solid. So this really has been a sort of a tale of 2 goalkeepers. Lloris has done what he's had to do. There was 1 shot got past him and hit the post. But that man, Gaeta, sadly, has been at fault. Oh, let's have a little play around with what else is going on elsewhere. Okay, the Bundesliga we've talked about. Augsburg are 1-0 up. I'm just looking whether we can find Scotland. Where do we have to go to find Scotland? Brazil, Austria, Chile, Denmark. Okay, let's go down here. No, it doesn't seem as if it's allowing me to go into Scotland. I'll ask Theo when he comes back. Yep, Sociedad we've talked about. Italy, let's go into Inter Milan. It is a 3-1 victory to Inter earlier. Goals from Romelu Lukaku, D'Ambrosio and Barella. So Lukaku continuing his very impressive run, but Barella being given the man of the match gong with an 8.7. What have we got going on in France? Well, PSG will be happening later, and here comes Thoggy. Thoggy, how do we find Scotland on here?
Oh, you want to go to Scotland? Yeah, they're playing today.
I think
If we filter down the leagues, we can go. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Score. It's a bit of auto. Boom. Just put this down a little bit. Premiership.
Let's have a look what's going on today.
Today we've got Celtic playing live with Kilmarnock.
Ooh.
Celtic are playing live. We should get on the screen, shall we?
We could do. Yeah, we should. And Rangers won. Ooh, Rangers won.
Rangers beat
2-1.
Dundee.
Wow. Okay, what happened there? Let's have a
So
look
in the
at that.
standings, Rangers 47, Celtic 31.
Amazing.
What?
Amazing.
That's insane. I know they've played 3 more games, but still, that's insane.
I mean, obviously Celtic need to win today, and that would make it 4.
Tavernier had a really good game apparently in this one.
Did he?
Yeah. I think he got a goal from right back.
He's been amazing this
He
season.
did, yeah. He's been brilliant, Dad.
Yeah,
James Tavernier probably deserves a shout at one of the Premier League clubs, really.
Well, he's 29 now,
17
isn't he?
games, 11 goals, 8 assists. That's insane.
Amazing.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Maybe bagged himself another inform this week, eh?
Yeah. There must be teams looking at him.
Yeah, there will be.
But hopefully he will next season be
There are
playing
so many good
Champions
English right
League
backs.
football. Yeah,
Why
I know,
is there such
I
a
know.
good generation of English right backs?
It's
I don't
amazing,
get it.
isn't it? It's too many.
Yeah, really, way too many. But you've obviously spoken about the Palace Tottenham
I
game.
have, yeah, and I even managed to do all that clicky stuff.
Yeah, well done. You even found yourself onto other games abroad. I was like,
I
wow,
know,
Thogdad.
I know.
Right,
Right,
yeah.
let's look at these leagues.
Right now, I am a little bit below the average.
Oh, you're doing all right.
But
You've
because
got
of Harry Kane,
You're doing well there.
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Because if this ends 1-0, it's fine by me because Kane will simply just get bonus
He'll
points.
get 3 bonus points.
Right.
You'll get
And
16.
if there's more goals, he's probably might be involved as well. So it's a nice position to be in.
Very nice position.
I'm thankful that McCarthy got me a clean sheet because Martinez annoyed me.
Oh, no, I know.
I still got one Leicester player left after this, and Mane. Mane could have a good game. I've got a feeling Mane might have a good game.
I need, obviously, Salah to have a good game. You need Mane to have a good game.
Yeah.
It's one of those low-scoring weeks.
It really is. If you've captain Kane, Salah might do well.
Yeah.
You know how it is. And then if we look at the YouTube FC League, I've just dropped below Seb.
Yeah.
A little bit frustrating. Thogdad's above Seb, but they're very close. Similar team, similar points, similar game week.
Yeah.
If we look at Thogdad's team this week, Real Thogdad,
Yeah.
28.
Well, look, De
Little bit
Bruyne,
of a
De Bruyne
sign.
let me down. Wilson let me down. Look, you take a chance. On paper, De Bruyne...
Take a chance.
Yeah. Bit of ABBA there. I've still got Bellerin. I like to think Burnley won't score. No offence to Burnley. It's a purely FPL thing. Look, Calvert-Lewin and Bamford got an assist each for everyone. I need Salah to get a couple of goals.
Right, okay.
I need Salah to have a masterclass.
Wait, I haven't even said it this
I know
time.
you haven't, yeah.
You've probably been waiting to be like,
Yeah,
ooh.
I know.
But yeah, Salah could have a masterclass. And Kane might have a second half masterclass.
Absolutely.
But you've still, Dad, the thing is, don't look at the points.
No.
Your captain hasn't played. That's the way to look at it. And you're second in the YouTube league.
Look,
we're representing well.
We are. We talk a lot about football. We have to do well at FPL. Otherwise,
What's
we're
the
not going
point?
to be taken seriously.
Who is this geezer?
Bentner over. Matt Revel.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Son captain.
Ooh, oh my God.
That might be good for him in the second half
But he's
if
not
he gets
got
involved.
Kane. Yeah.
He's not got Kane though.
He's not got Salah.
Yeah, he's not got Salah.
Right.
Salah.
I need a Salah.
Oh wow, he doesn't have a
game.
Liverpool forward.
No, he's got.
My God, he's trying to be
Robertson
different.
at the back.
Zaha on the bench. My gosh, that is crazy.
Wow.
But he does have Vardy for Brighton at home. He's obviously taken a hit on a Liverpool player to get Vardy in.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
He's not had a great week.
No.
Not had a great week.
He's trying to be different, isn't he?
He is. He's trying to differentiate.
4 marks
47 points for Jack Mate. Emi Martinez, really, the booster.
Yeah.
He's given him the boost. 11 points there.
There's
Apart
Kane.
from that,
Oh, who's
Kane
who's
captain.
Oh my God, who's this?
Jack Mate.
Oh, right, well done, Jack, mate.
Big up the Jack Mate. Get us on happy hour, eh? Then we've got James Alcott, who's on 40 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having a good week. Sun captain.
Yeah.
Fair play. Then we have, let's go to Spencer FC. 27.
Spendog.
He's got his captain
He's
to
got
come.
Kane and
Similar to
Son.
Thogdad.
Yeah.
Similar to Thogdad, this.
Yeah.
Very similar team. Bloody hell.
No, he's got Son and Kane. He's got Watkins.
Oh, right,
That's
yeah.
different. He's got Zaha in.
I looked at Bellerin, Chilwell,
very same.
McCarthy.
Yeah, he's got the same back four, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at that Salah captain as well,
Yeah.
was the same. But you're right, there are a few differentials in the forward line.
Yeah, I think with fantasy football, if you go like 100 points clear in the league, then you stick with the obvious. But if you're behind later on, in game week 30 or something, that's when you need to start taking differentials.
No, for sure.
I think at this point, everyone's a bit cautious, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're all a bit cagey.
I'm cautious.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sell Bruno
No.
for someone like, I don't know, someone else.
Jota's not going to play today, is he?
No, I think Jota's got an injury.
Yeah.
And he's got him Vice this time. Captain
right.
Salah. Obviously,
Yeah.
about the injury thing, I can understand that.
Yeah.
But that's David Vijanic's team. Big up, Vuj.
Who's on his bench? Who's first on his bench?
Foden.
Ooh, Foden. Did Foden play
Mitrovic
or
will
not?
come on. Foden didn't play.
Mitrovic will be on the bench there.
I'm saying he'll come on for Jota.
You think so?
If Mitrovic doesn't play, then he's screwed.
No, I'm saying Mitrovic will be on the Fulham bench today.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Now that is a statement that I wasn't expecting to be heard today, but we'll find out. Then we got Willany. Willany's on 33 points. He's got Ings,
Danny
on
Ings,
10 points,
clever.
captain.
Clever.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Only an assist though, so not incredible. Calvert-Lewin's on 5, and apart from that, he's done well with Southampton.
He's got Jamie Vardy.
Ward-Prowse was very involved, so his Southampton boys haven't done that bad today. Got him 19 points with his captain included.
Yeah.
So that's decent, you know.
In
Fair play in
two
that
weeks' time, I'm going to judge Salah versus Kane over the next 2 weeks, and I'm going to take one or the other of those two.
Neve has done well, 35 points.
Oh, well done, Neve.
And our captain is Vardy to come, so that is a good week. That is a good week.
Absolutely, Theo. Absolutely.
And I have to
Martinez,
say...
she's got Martinez.
Yeah, Martinez got them the points there.
Yeah.
And then they've got the old... Well, we got Vizza, bottom of the league.
He's given up, surely.
What is going on with Vizza? Aubameyang. Are you kidding me? Diangana.
Against
Havertz and Werner, captain. Oh my God. Dad, look at this team.
Has he changed
this is everything wrong about fantasy.
I know.
A Burnley defender.
I know.
Alexander-Arnold in 2020.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know who the biggest scam has been this year?
Go on.
Going for Liverpool defenders.
Yeah.
They have been...
Has Robertson done okay or not?
Robertson's done okay.
Yeah.
Alexander-Arnold's had a bad year.
He's had a bad year.
And he's so expensive. Oh, Almiron! Almiron!
No, he's on the bench.
I know, right at the back.
Oh, no.
That's why I'm annoyed for him.
Well, Mitrovic... Oh, no, he's not going to come on. Lascelles won't come on.
McCarthy, Ryan will play.
Yeah.
Oh, so many points on his bench. He's going to have so many points on his bench.
Really?
It's not been Viz's year.
No.
Not at all.
He's probably given up.
I'm looking quite good in those low numbers in my leagues.
Yeah, you're doing all right.
Yeah. 200k in England, not too bad. I need the game to update and then I'll be in a little bit comfortable position. But you know what? Second half's about to start, so we're going to talk about that. That is fantasy for you. Real Betis Villarreal has just started. Guys, remember we are still doing a massive giveaway for you lot. It's insane. We're giving away... Get ready for this, Dad. We're giving away £40 to one person who gets the full-time prediction correct.
Yeah.
So get it in there now, and to enter, you have to like the stream, click the like button, and subscribe to the channel. Completely free to do. Click that now. Get it done. You'll be like a clicker. London clicker, mate.
What do you think of Soboslai?
Sobolai, baller.
Soboslai.
Sobolai's a baller, mate. Spurs already with an early chance here. Oh, tell you what, they always look a threat when they're going forward. But I think it's time we get the Celtic game on. Should we do that, Dad?
Yeah.
On the screen, yeah?
Let us do that for sure, Theo.
Where do I need to go to scroll all the way down to
I
Scotland?
don't. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, well.
Well, we'll keep people posted if there's a score.
It's fine. We'll put it on the screen.
Yeah.
There'll probably be a few Celtic fans in here.
Yeah.
Thogden, what's happening on the pitch?
Okay, so the game is back underway, and I'm seeing, has there been any changes? I don't think there have. Nobody that I can notice so far. 46th minute, Crystal Palace 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1, and it was an intriguing half, wasn't it, Theo? It was a good half. It was an interesting half. There were talking points. The biggest one being how Gaeta let in that tame Harry Kane shot.
Right, yeah.
But also, a couple of good saves. Both goalkeepers
No, you're right.
did well.
Yeah. We've got the Celtic game up here, by the way, for any of you Scots. Just
Yeah.
keep you posted on that. Celtic need to win to keep in contention for the title, but it might be done already this season.
Oh my God! Have you seen some of the scenes from Parkhead, from Celtic Park?
Mate, they've been they really want Lennon out. They want.
I know
They
they
really
do.
are trying to send a message to the board. There's a serious, Oh fuck that! There you go. Yeah, there's a serious, discussion about what's going up there.
It's more than a discussion. There's police horses outside the ground and protests and.
As they just get tackled there by the Spurs lads. Aurier going to throw the ball in. Wolfie! Great to see you on the stream, mate.
Wolfie!
Thanks for $2. Well, hey, watch your lads, cover your Spurs. I'll tell you what, you're doing well today, mate. You're doing very well.
Yeah, I think you need a second, though.
Yeah.
I think Crystal Palace look good on the counter. They've got some dangerous players.
That's the thing.
Particularly Zaha
Eze.
and Eze.
Moves the ball around well there.
Eze
Ball goes out.
doing work at the back.
He's going to kick that out.
Oh, careful Eze, careful Eze. He's very calm, isn't he?
Yeah,
My
very
goodness.
calm.
Towards Benteke, or Eric Dyer heads it back.
Son. Højbjerg takes it down. Sissoko plays it over to Reguilon. Now Spurs will go on the left side. Napoli scored. Thoughts on AJ versus Tyson Fury? I thought it was a good fight. I always thought AJ was going to win. I wasn't surprised that, AJ got the win. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I don't really follow boxing. I did think AJ would win from what I know, but I don't really know
that was
enough
just,
about
that
sport.
was just a lead on fight, so he can fight Tyson Fury.
Really?
He called out Tyson Fury after the fight.
Yeah.
That's the one that everybody wants.
Yeah.
It's the first fight AJ's had in England for ages because he's
Right.
had such big fights, and this one wasn't a massive one, but he won it anyway. It was a good knockout. It was
Yeah.
clean. He looks good, and I tell you what, Tyson
Oh
Fury
my goodness.
will want that.
Here comes Zaha. Benteke's in space in the middle. He's fouled. That's
Yeah.
a yellow, surely.
Nothing.
No, come on.
Nothing.
How is that not a
Zaha
foul?
has pretty obviously just been fouled, and he's completely screaming at the lino. The lino's giving it back.
How can that not be a foul?
The referee has not even given it himself.
Wow.
Palace fans in the stadium are fuming.
Honestly, it's happened 3 or 4 times when decisions have gone Tottenham's way.
One thing I'd love to hear from you two guys, in the comment down below, if Tyson Fury fought AJ, who would win? Tell us in the comments below.
Ooh.
Because that would be an insane level fight. I don't think AJ will ever sign the contract to fight Tyson Fury because I genuinely believe he'll think Tyson will beat him.
Wow. We have a comment there, Lennon in from Connor Goldsons. Now, if you are a Celtic fan, do you keep Neil Lennon? Now, controversial manager. He was at Bolton for a while. Some people are Lennon out, some are Lennon in. What do you think? I think tactically, he's made some poor decisions over the last couple of years, particularly in European games.
Have to say, everybody commenting Promes arrested. We already know. We mentioned at the start of the stream.
Yeah.
Crazy situation. Crazy situation.
We will keep an eye on that story, won't we, Theo?
If he's really done it, imagine being a footballer.
Well, there'll be a trial to come.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, imagine he actually did it.
I know.
Why would you do that when you're a footballer? I don't know what sort of situation he must have been into behind the scenes.
Who knows what goes on in people's lives?
Yeah, exactly. Even a footballer's life. I mean, it's incredible.
I know.
Why can't you just focus on what you're best at
Yeah.
and what pays the bills?
Yeah.
Which at the end of the day is your football ability.
Well, it's true that. But
He makes it Ajax, best club in Netherlands.
Yeah.
Big club, Champions
I know,
League
I know.
football. He's a good player too.
Yeah.
Good attacking midfielder. Skillful. Good bit of flair about him. Could get a big money move somewhere if he keeps playing well. And he goes and does, if he did it, he goes and does
Allegedly,
that.
yeah. But you see, we don't know what goes on in a person's life, do we? I mean, we see them for 90 minutes
It's
on a
true.
football pitch.
That's what a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah.
It's so easy just to think you know exactly what's happening. Oh, they're at home. Oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. They're thinking
Yeah.
about that. So much more goes on behind the scenes and you just don't know.
Exactly. We don't know
That's
about
a perfect
their
example of it.
relationship situation, their family situation. And a lot of these footballers, they get a lot of money very early, and it's difficult to cope with.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, I know that maybe we're not shedding too many tears for someone who earns 100,000 a week, but my goodness, some of them, they just don't understand life, do they, Theo? They're 19 years old, they've got more money than they could ever have dreamed
Yeah, right.
of. How do you cope?
I know. Exactly. Eze. On the ball here. What can he do? A little bit of skill. He's very good on the ball, isn't he?
He
Comfortable.
is.
He's
I
not
tell
worried
you,
about getting
I've been
tackled.
so impressed by Eze today.
Yeah, he's been brilliant.
Yeah.
He nearly scored as well.
He
Let's
did,
not forget
he
that.
did.
If Palace score, he's going to be involved.
Nice.
I know that.
Play on.
Benteke.
Yes!
Zaha! Oh, he skied it.
It's offside, I think.
It's offside anyway. He's still going to
Oh
put that in
my
the back
God.
of the net.
Oh my
He
God.
opened it up. He tried to look that top right corner
Oh.
on the left side of the box. Ran in there, one-on-one the keeper, and it was over. I know it might have been a little bit
Wow.
offside, but I tell you that build-up
He
was
was.
brilliant.
Yeah, he's so
Yeah,
offside.
Benteke was off. The delayed liner reaction doesn't help it. But yeah,
Yeah.
should have done better with the shot
Yeah.
either way.
Benteke's got to get himself on.
Oh, he does,
That's
yeah.
Silly, that.
Bit lazy from Benteke
Yeah.
there, but good link up with Zaha either way.
Yes. Very good. Very good.
Something that Palace need to keep on working on. It worked well with West Brom. Zaha
Yeah.
got 2 goals and assist. Benteke scored 2. And that's something that them two are going to continue to develop.
Yeah. Look, I don't know if Crystal Palace will score today. My prediction was this, actually, 1-0. Which
Yeah.
I think it'll be 2 or 3-0. But what I will say, Crystal Palace are completely capable of scoring.
Right. I have a message from my Dortmund friend who you guys saw, Oliver, when I went to the Dortmund games. I asked him, was it the right decision to sack Favre? He said, hi Theo, yes, absolutely the right decision. It wasn't possible anymore. Stay healthy for you and your family and say hi to Thogdad.
Okay.
So he thinks it was the right decision.
Yeah.
Dortmund, if there's any Dortmund fans or people that keep up with the Bundesliga, let us know what you think. Zaha might
Zaha
have
is
a little
down.
injury here.
He looks injured. He
looks
wouldn't
in pain.
stay down if he wasn't. What? What is going on?
He got a little stamp on his leg, I think.
Did he? Wow. Wow.
I think he'll keep going,
It
but
was sort of a coming together. It didn't look anything malicious, did it?
yeah.
Roy Hodgson, again, a rueful smile.
Jaden McLaughlin, thanks for £2. Tyson Fury, because he's friends with my dad, hopefully.
Oh,
fair
Jaden,
enough.
I tell you, doesn't Tyson Fury live in Morecambe?
Probably not anymore, but he has
He
family.
used to. So Jaden,
I'm sure there's Fury members in Morecambe.
Because I'm from Lancaster, so there's loads of stories from around Lancaster and Morecambe about Tyson Fury down the pub and stuff, buying everyone drinks and stuff. So that is cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Imagine getting...
It's funny, right? Fury's down the pub with his mates, and AJ's probably just been working his whole life in terms of... Fury has the natural ability, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
AJ's been down the gym and he's really worked for it, but Tyson Fury's a natural.
Yeah.
It's like Messi versus Ronaldo, and Messi's Fury.
Yeah.
He was born to be a boxer.
Yes.
You know, he was down the pub more than he was in the gym. Then obviously he worked hard for it and made that return. It was incredible. He's been through depression and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some incredible stories from Tyson Fury.
Theo, have you got the PS5?
England is so miserable. No, I don't. Thank you, Jaden, for the £2. I don't have the PS5, and I'm not looking to get one yet because everyone on Next Gen so far, like, apparently it's unbelievable on FIFA. Like, your Foot Champs games are twice as hard because everyone that has PS5 is very good. So miserable in England. It's literally 3 and it's already dark.
It's wet and it's
completely grey.
dark. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not what you want in your sandwiches, really.
Certainly not. Oh, Son is clattered. Whenever a Tottenham player is clattered, it's a free kick. I mean, that was a free kick.
Yeah, a lot of the Palace times, they're not giving
They're
it.
not, honestly.
True.
Honestly, I'm a neutral, so I wouldn't say this. I just think that the referee's being fairer on Spurs, shall we say.
I agree.
The camera's just gone on to Dele Alli in the stands. Be nice to see him on a football pitch.
Yeah, for sure.
Wouldn't it? I mean,
yeah.
That's a sad story about how he's fallen away.
Who's going to win the league? We don't know yet. I mean, after watching Chelsea versus Everton, I don't think they'll win the league. They can't bottle games like that and say they're going to win the league. I mean, if everyone bottles, then maybe they can, but it's a weird year. AJ, no chance to win today. Oh, sorry. No, sorry. I read 2 comments at the same time. AJ, no chance to win against Fury. Lol. I agree. Fury would walk him, mate. He'd just poke him off.
Yeah.
I think so.
Who's going to win the league? I think Liverpool. I'm sticking with Liverpool.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. How can they win the league and bottle a game like 7-2 against Villa in the same season?
I know.
It's insane.
It's like I said, that was a one-off. You just have to take it as one of those.
To be fair, they have taken it as a one-off, and they've bounced back with unbelievable form and coped without Trent and Van Dijk.
Yeah.
So fair play.
It's what you call, if anyone's read a book called Black Swan, it's like a Black Swan event.
Yeah, right.
Nobody could have predicted it.
Yeah, true.
You know, it's just one of those things that happens. It's bizarre, and it will never happen again.
Yeah.
So, but for me, Liverpool, despite the injuries,
someone says I'd rather have Aaron Lennon than Neil Lennon.
I know, I saw that.
That's quite funny.
It's funny that.
Here come Palace again.
I'd rather have John Lennon than
Wow.
Neil Lennon. Oh, cross in from Palace. Palace, you know what? They're going for it. I'm surprised at Tottenham. I thought they'd keep attacking and go for a second, and I think they need a second.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sit back like this. Although Jose is having a great season, he knows what he's doing.
Oh, it nearly flicked all the way to the back post here. Van Aanholt plays into Eze. Back to Van Aanholt into Benteke.
Eze
has space to shoot, but he lays it off to Zaha. Over. Put it on his right foot. Had space to find the top right corner, but hit it a little bit too hard. And it went over.
I've seen Zaha score from there, but he just didn't quite get the shot right. Very nice work.
Yeah.
Nice triangles.
Yeah.
Nice interplay.
It was good play around the box for
just
Palace.
the shot.
Maybe Eze should have gone for it himself. I felt like Eze has been great today. I know Zaha's the man, and you've always got to find him at the end of the attacks when you're Palace.
Yeah.
But Eze's looked good as well today, and we've got to give him a judge.
Look.
Even the camera's super misty. I mean, the weather in London right now isn't great. It's just miserable.
It's miserable, yeah. Tottenham giving the ball
away.
away.
A lovely time to be in Dubai. Seems like half of London is in Dubai right now. Especially all the rappers and stuff. They're all just in Dubai.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Should we go?
We actually should. We should have gone during the international break when there was less football on.
Yeah, no.
100% we should have gone. We should be on a camel right now through the dunes of Dubai.
I know. We should be. What was that hotel we went to?
We could
Do you
go
remember
there.
that hotel we went to on the Palms?
Fairmont
the Palms. We should write to them, get them to comp us.
Yeah, all right to all of the nice ones, and one of
funny.
them will sort us out.
Thogdad got so looked after.
Bergwijn, yeah, that was a proper decent hotel.
Yeah. So we're on the VIP floor, and we paid the money for it. You know, we paid a little bit extra per day, and you got like
worth it though. We made our money's worth.
Oh my god! I tell you what, cocktail hours, like 2 hours. Thogdad was in front of the queue, barging people out of the way.
Yeah.
Ordering these Negroni cocktails that were just sensational. And I was in a right mess after 2 hours of that.
Yeah.
It was
You loved
hilarious,
it,
wasn't it?
That's
It was-
what holidays are for. Regular on.
With my mate Dan Perry, the lawyer, who's a big Man United fan. We just
Yeah.
had such a laugh, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a great
Dubai
holiday.
is...
I'd happily go back.
Yeah. Oh, Eze
The thing is about Dubai is, time like now when the weather's like this, go out there for a week, you just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
10 days.
Because it's hot but not too hot, isn't it? It's
No, it's like 27.
yeah, it's
20,
perfect.
25.
Perfect, yeah.
Apparently it's really nice right now. It's a great time to go.
Yeah.
If you give it a couple of months, it'll be way too hot.
Yeah, I know.
And it's cheap as well because they're trying to bring people out there.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should do a deal whereby we do live streams from Fairmont the Palm.
Yeah, we could do streams from Dubai as
Yeah,
well.
we could. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
People want streams from Dubai. Thogden and Thogdad take on Dubai.
We just set up, get them to just say to them, look, we want a studio set up.
Yeah, they'll sort it out.
In a conference room.
Yeah, hotel will sort it out.
Put your logo behind us.
100%.
And we will stream for the week.
Just take the green screen.
Just pay for
take green
Thogdad's
screen.
beer. No, they'll have a green
Or
screen.
we'll just do it next to a window. There's the Dubai backdrop in the background.
Yeah.
Not bad.
What was funny is that when we were there, about 5 years ago, and you did a meet and greet.
Yeah, I met a few fans there. There are actually people who were subscribers.
And that was when
I only had like
20,000 or something.
Yeah.
That's the
And
most
I
hilarious thing.
had 3 or 4 people that knew me.
Yeah.
How mad is that?
Yeah.
You couldn't write that.
Yeah, we turned up to this shopping centre for a meet and greet, and I thought, oh, no one's going to show up, and Theo's going to be upset. And people started showing up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Thogdad, we love your stuff.
It was
And that was
crazy.
when you were like tiny,
I know.
smaller than what Thogdad is now. You know what I mean? The Thogdad channel.
It's nuts.
30,000 or something. You had 20,000 subs.
How did I do a meet and greet in Dubai?
I know.
When I had 25,000 subscribers and 3 people.
I know.
Actually, 3 or 4 people.
It was more than 3. It was like
Was it?
half a dozen. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
it was.
really cool.
It was like 6 people.
That's amazing. In a Dubai mall. Incredible.
Yeah.
And a lot of the English lot were like, oh yeah, no one's going to turn up.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't actually know if people were telling the truth when they said they were going to turn up.
Yeah.
But they did. And
Yeah.
it was pretty cool.
That was so funny.
Klopp or Hansi Flick? They're both the best 2 managers in the world for me. I'll go Jurgen Klopp
Yeah.
because what he's done and actually the way he's turned Bayern Munich is something special. Premier League, but Premier League and also Champions Leagues. I know Flick's done the same, but again, winning the Premier League is harder than Bundesliga if you're comparing Liverpool to Bayern.
Palace coming forward. Oh my goodness, that
Benteke with a big header knocking 2
Yeah.
players out the way.
Yeah. And he's saying to Eric Dyer, get up, pal, you're all right.
Apparently Trent is starting.
Yeah, good.
When is that game?
Well, we should know, shouldn't we? You should start. I thought you would.
Yeah, it's at 4:30. Start stream.
4:30.
4:15.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
Yeah, they're showing this again. Benteke climbs, but there's no foul. Dyer stays down.
Gonna quickly call.
Yeah.
Right.
Thoggy's going off to take an important call. It's up to me now to take over the stream. Off you go, Thoggy. I'm on the Guinness Clear today. It's a special Guinness that's clear. It looks, you know what? Whatever your religion is, you can drink this because it's water, H2O. Best drink of the day apart from tea. 7.0. Right. The game is back underway. It's died off a bit. 2/3 of the game is gone. We're in the 61st minute. Palace 1, Palace 0, Tottenham 1. Did I just read the score out wrong? Palace 0, Tottenham 1. The sides separated by that Harry Kane goal that really should not have gone in. Gaeta should have saved it. Everyone is saying, oh, Thogden, please come to Pakistan. You know what? I would love to, Zaki. I think that's a fascinating country. That part of the world, I have been to India and Sri Lanka, but I've never been across the border. Nearest I've come is I've been to the Punjab, which is disputed by India and Pakistan. I'm not getting into politics there. And I've been to Rajasthan. I've been very near the border of Pakistan, but I've never actually been to Pakistan or Bangladesh, which used to be called East Pakistan. Those are 2 parts of the world that are very interesting to me. So I'll do that one day. Promes arrested, yet we know all about that. Will Zaha score? I'll tell you something. Crystal Palace are looking lively. I reckon there's 30 minutes to go. They will create another 2 or 3 good chances. And Zaha, Benteke, Eze's looking good. It wouldn't surprise me if they bag a goal. It really wouldn't surprise me because Tottenham have sat back in the second half. Free kick comes in and it is dealt with by Sissoko. And Tottenham pump the ball forward to nobody, and Gaeta has it in his hands, and Crystal Palace will come again. I'm interested, what is the possession in the second half? Because very, very different to the first half. Gary Cahill takes a few steps forward. Eze on the left. Steps inside. Very good on the ball. He's been so good today, Eze. Zaha passes it out right to James MacArthur. James MacArthur. Eze. Zaha. Oh, Zaha loses it. And what is that going to be given there? Looks like it might be a free kick to Crystal Palace. Theo is back. Milijevic was fouled.
Really?
And they're given a corner.
Wow.
That is interesting. It wasn't clear whether that was a goal kick, a free kick, or a corner, but it is a corner to Crystal Palace.
A chance of a Palace. And there's
A
only
very
1-0
good
too.
chance. And Eze's going to take it. And I tell you what, this could be very, very interesting if Benteke maybe can get on the end of it.
This is the thing, Dad. That could be a chance.
Kouyaté maybe, or MacArthur.
The ball's in.
Benteke! Oh, just misses
Headed,
out.
still floating about. Bergwijn gets it clear.
Yeah.
It's important he
Good
did that. I tell you.
clearance.
They needed someone just to get the ball out, didn't they, Dad?
They certainly did, but the possession this second half, a lot more in Palace's favour.
That's true.
Which is very interesting tactics.
Very, yeah.
Ooh. Good work from Kouyaté. He has the ball on the left. Ooh, bit of a mishit, but Milijevic has it. He is fouled.
He is fouled there,
by
yeah.
Bergwijn.
A pretty clear foul. I would love Kane just to score a second for my fantasy, I tell you. Win the game 2-0, comfortable.
Well,
but if it ends 1-0, it's a good position for me.
Yeah, yeah.
3 bonus points, easy, you know? Hopefully, anyway.
It looks like there's going to be a change. Lo Celso is getting ready. The number 18, the Argentinian who came from Real Betis for 29 million squid.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to come on. We've not seen that much of him this season. Milijevic pumps the ball. Harry Kane was 6 yards away. He didn't get his 10 yards. Benteke tries to head it, misses out. Benteke versus Sissoko. Sissoko goes down. Referee, play on. Well done, referee.
Palace are getting closer, I know.
They are. Eze whips it in the... Who's there? Nobody.
Nobody's there, Dad.
It's in the hands of Hugo Lloris. But Eze, what a player he is. I like him today.
Yeah, he's a good player. Agree, Dad. And
He
a
might,
serious threat.
He might be a cheap choice for fantasy football.
You reckon, yeah?
Yeah. As a 5th midfielder.
Okay.
Absolutely. If he's cheap enough.
Might be a good option, I tell you.
Yeah.
Could be a deadly option.
Because if
Right,
this,
here comes Spurs. They need a goal too. And as Palace go forward, it's going to open gaps as well for Tottenham, isn't it?
yeah, Harry Kane dropping deep here. Almost in a sort of central midfield
Right,
position.
yeah.
Dropping deep. Ooh. Keeps hold of it. Kane, Son. Kane comes forward. Ooh, and Ndombele. Bit of skill there. Reguilon is on the left. Klein is tight to him. Ball's going to come in. Tottenham trying to kill off the game. A second would be enough. Oh, Højbjerg.
With an effort
What
there.
a hit from distance.
Not a bad shot, eh?
And I think that... Was there anything on it from the keeper? I don't think there was. That was a real crack from Højbjerg.
Yeah, Højbjerg's been great this season.
And
we haven't seen too many goals. We don't usually talk about what he offers in the attacking side of things.
Well,
but
I looked at his stats at half-time. 45 touches.
Yeah.
He does a lot of work. In fact, he did a lot more work than Sissoko.
we don't usually talk about what he offers going forward.
No,
though.
that is
There's
true.
a lot of
though,
work in the midfield.
He does.
I agree.
He does. But Lo Celso comes on and Ndombele goes off. So, interesting.
Yeah, very
kind
interesting.
of like for like-ish, really.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
And Gaeta in the 67th minute pumps the ball upfield. Can Crystal Palace surprise the pundits and get an equaliser?
Surely not.
Bit of an up and under towards Benteke. Oh, he just can't take it down. I was about to say he took it on a sixpence, but he didn't.
Fair play.
Milijevic.
This is an open game, though.
It is.
It's going both ways. Palace getting something here
Eze, nice feet.
would be interesting.
Very nice.
And it would help the top of the table for Liverpool, really, if they were to drop points like Chelsea did this week.
Yes.
But Palace need to score for that to happen.
Patrick Van Thogdad. Up to Zaha. Nice feet. That's a foul. That is a foul. I don't think Eric Dyer knew much about that, but it was a foul.
Definitely.
He took down Zaha, and a free kick in a dangerous position.
Surely not.
And it's a bit of a pushing match between Lo Celso and Zaha.
You said there would be a red card in this game, didn't you, Dad?
A bit of a pushing match. Zaha's like, get out of the way, mate.
Yeah.
And Zaha is angry. Zaha is angry.
Yeah. Didn't the fans mean that makes a little bit of a feisty fixture?
Oh. And Zaha is pushed away.
Feisty Soko.
Feisty one you are. And Harry Kane brings over Lo Celso, and the referee is like, mate, you've just come on. Calm it down.
Yeah.
No more of that. Otherwise, you're getting a yellow card. Harry Kane is saying, watch that guy. I'm
100%.
not taking that. And he's saying, don't do that again.
Harry Kane's the boss. Everyone respects Harry Kane, you know?
Yeah.
Even Thogden.
Captain, leader, legend. Son is getting involved. Son is having a laugh with the ref. Zaha is now smiling. He's got a massive smile on his face. So I think he's having a word with MacArthur.
Who's ignoring him because he just needs to calm down, isn't he?
Yeah. Zaha, there's a bit of a discussion going on, shall we say. But I think it's calmed down. Milojevic. Now we know he can hit them from here.
Surely not.
But he's not taking much of a run up.
Milojevic whips it in.
Towards Benteke.
Headed on. It's floating around MacArthur.
Yes! Oh!
Schlop.
Schlop! Oh my God, Schlop!
He schlopped it up. In the 69th minute.
Oh my
He's missed
God.
it. That's the set piece that they needed to score from, eh?
Oh, that was the chance.
Oh, sloppy, slops.
Oh my God. He rushed it.
He did.
From 6 yards. He's got to compose himself. You've got time, mate.
You've got to do better than that.
His body angle is all wrong. And if he'd just taken a split second longer, got his body around it.
Yeah.
Because if someone comes into you, it's a penalty, mate.
Yeah, I know.
There's no way anyone can really tackle him. So that is a missed opportunity.
That was the moment for Palace.
Crystal Palace Football Club.
Yeah, to make it 1-1.
Yeah.
But they messed it up, and what a chance that was for Palace in the 70th. Now Eze heads it, and Palace will go again. What was that, Dan?
Last 10 minutes, possession. Crystal Palace 75%. I'm surprised at Jose.
Yeah.
Because
Jose sat back at 1-0 against
Eze,
Palace.
back post to Zaha. What's Zaha going to do?
Good tackle from Reguilon on there.
Very well played.
Højbjerg collects it, goes back. Reguilon gets it clear. That was very good. Jack Hussey, thanks for £2.
Thank you, mate.
So good being Southampton right now third.
Oh, I tell you what, Jack.
What a place to be, eh?
Absolutely brilliant work from Southampton. Again.
This is a must-win game for Spurs. If they want to win the league, they have to win this game. They can't bottle this. And Palace are really on the front foot here.
Yeah.
Jose's kind of sitting back late on, taking their time. Foul given there. Probably not much in it, but it was given.
There wasn't much in that.
The ref doesn't give things that were more obvious.
I know.
It's mental.
I know. But, yeah, Kouyaté plays it out wide.
Anyway,
The ball is
3,000
back
view
with
here for the
Gary
last 20 minutes
Cahill.
as Palace seem a little bit more dominant than Spurs. You know, it's squeaky bum time for Spurs.
Van Aanholt. Good pass.
In front of the fans.
Benteke.
Palace fans look excited. Benteke.
Chance for Zaha. Chance for
MacArthur.
Milojevic.
Eze.
Come on, Eze.
Everything's been blocked.
Oh,
Last-ditch tackles all over the gaff right now for Spurs. Palace will go again because they clear it straight back to the defenders every single time.
Wow.
And Palace just build up attacks every time.
Oh, beautiful work. Van Aanholt. Oh, well defended.
And this time Bergwijn will get
Well
it clear.
done, Steven
Straight back
Bergwijn.
to the Palace defenders probably. But this time Kane holds it up.
Harry Kane
He's going to
coming
look
deep.
for a ball. And it goes out of play. I think it's given.
It's given to Tottenham.
To Tottenham, actually.
A throw-in. But yeah,
He's done well there.
Harry Kane going deep, and not an inch, not a pound of fat on his body. I mean, it's amazing. He's an amazing player. He keeps going for 90 minutes.
Who's this?
Harry Kane, defend. He's a defender. He's a midfielder. He's an attacker.
Yeah.
As Theo said earlier, he can be a goalkeeper if you want him to be.
Yeah.
Amazing. But I am a little bit surprised that Tottenham, they were dominant in the first half. They just had to keep going forward for me and look for a second goal. Now, obviously, they're looking for the counter-attack goal, which they might get. But Crystal Palace have looked very lively in the last 25
that's it.
minutes.
Like we've seen from the stats, their biggest threat is when they score on the counter.
Yeah.
And Palace are piling men forward now. They're really going for a goal. So this goes two ways. Either Palace find a goal from somewhere, which they should have scored already, or Spurs get the winner. Fatal Fusion, thank you for the £2. Where do you think Everton will finish in the league? Anywhere from 7th to 10th, really. I think somewhere around there is a good position for their first year. But Ancelotti's building something for the future, and you can really see in glimpses of games, like when they built Chelsea, that there's quality there.
Absolutely.
They've beaten Tottenham and Chelsea this season. It's pretty good.
I'd agree with Theo. I'd say 8th to 10th.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, a great start, but it's come away a bit. You do miss James. You do miss Richarlison when he's absent.
Yeah, you do.
But here comes Tottenham. Free kick. Goal.
Headed.
Oh my goodness. Eric Dyer. You've got to
Eric
score
Dyer
that.
should have had a bigger connection on the head there.
That should have been game over. And he's onside.
Lo Celso into
And
Eric
he
Dyer.
gets away from all of the central defenders.
Unlucky.
Wow. That has to be 2-0.
Yeah, it was a free header. Eric Dyer should be off celebrating.
And Harry Kane is a few metres to his right. If that was Harry Kane, that's 2-0.
Yeah.
That is
correct.
2-0.
Correct.
And Eric
Especially on
Dyer
recent
knows
form.
it. He knows it.
Eric Dyer's been good from centre back though.
Yes.
And it looks like he might keep another clean sheet. Riedewald's come on for Palace. This is an underrated football. A lot of Palace fans agree with us when we say that.
A Dutch, youngish, 24 years
From
old. Isn't he?
Ajax.
Yeah.
Used to play with Quincy Promes. Now he's arrested. It's true.
Yeah. Yeah, you talked about him, didn't you, in one of our videos? Underrated players there.
Yeah. Underrated.
Ooh.
You said you would have put him, but you gave it to... Who did you give it to?
Well, we'd have to... Everyone will have to watch the video.
You'll have to go watch the video.
Remember.
You might have to.
Yeah.
Go do it. For the culture.
Yeah. Who did I say was the most underrated? I actually can't remember. Did I go for Van Aanholt?
You must have, no?
Or did I go for Eze? No. Do you know, I can't remember. We do so many wonderful videos, don't we, Theo?
Eze's rated though.
I know he is.
We went into this game looking forward to watching him because we know he's a baller.
And I tell you what, I've really enjoyed watching him.
He's been
I think
really good.
He's been class.
Flair on the ball, skillful, hit the post, should have scored. Yeah,
and
good watch.
if Eze, no disrespect to Crystal Palace, but if Eze continues like this for a couple of years, he's going to be picked up by a big team.
He will be. How's the vodka, Thogdad, says Dawkins.
Guinness clear.
Vodka. You have to sip that. Bloody hell. Horrible.
Of course, we're on the water, everyone.
Well, actually, that's vodka.
Yeah, right.
You can see because it's the liquid formation. Is it true vodka doesn't freeze?
Doesn't freeze. So what you do, so I'll tell you a little story in a minute.
Right.
Here come Palace. Well, it's not a little story, it's a tip. Okay, the player's down. Bit of a head injury there, possibly to Lo Celso, so that might be a bit of a delay. The thing with vodka, Theo.
Yeah.
So I used to live in Russia in the mid-90s, and there was a lot of like fake vodka around.
Really?
Yeah,
Fake vodka?
So what they do, they make this like industrial spirit. They add water, and then they sell it as vodka in the kiosk.
Jeez.
You go to the kiosk, you buy a bottle. Back then, for like literally $2. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
What you should do, first of all, is never buy vodka
From a kiosk.
But anyway, you did because you're going to a party. You put it in the freezer. If it freezes, you throw it away.
Wow.
If it doesn't freeze, it's oh my goodness, Lo Celso. Wow.
If it doesn't freeze, it tastes very good.
If it doesn't freeze, which it shouldn't, you
got an ice cold vodka.
You serve it ice cold.
Yeah.
And in Russia, you don't sip it. You don't have Coke in it. As you know from the film you made, fair play, you have it neat. So when you're having like a big dinner in Russia, there won't be wine on the table. There'll be a bottle of vodka. 12 people sat around a big table, start at 7 o'clock, and you just eat and drink for like 5 hours. Then you all go home. The vodka goes round. You take, you take shots, and you give like speeches and you give toasts.
Very Russian, yeah.
Cultural. It's a very Russian thing.
Yeah.
And there's lots of what you call zakuski. So instead of like here's your starter, here's your main course. Sometimes for the first 3 hours, there's plates of food like salads and things and meats and what have you. It's called zakuski, snacks, and you just eat from them. A bit of bread, a few vodka shots.
Decent.
And so that's a bit of a trip down Thogdad memory lane.
Fair play.
And
everyone asking the
Russians
score
in
is
the
1-0.
stream?
It is 1-0. All the live scores are around us if you want to see Celtic are drawing 0-0 with Kilmarnock.
Yeah.
That'll be a worrying second half.
God.
If they somehow don't beat Kilmarnock, it's crazy.
That will be Lennon out time, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Spurs are winning though. They got that important goal. Jose's got high hopes, but Palace are getting back into it. Napoli are beating Sampdoria 2-1. Roma still winning 5-1. Augsburg are beating Schalke 1-0 in Germany. So we've got some games all around Europe right now in the big leagues.
Absolutely. Yeah, what's gone wrong at Celtic? I mean,
what was your prediction in this game, Dad?
In this game?
Yeah.
1-0 to Tottenham.
I must have said that.
I think I'll be wrong. I think
it might be 2-0.
You might have gone 2-0.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look what Thug you went for.
I said 2-0 Spurs, and I think that could be right.
Yeah. A-dub, videos about your career and travels would be good, Thogdad. Well, you know what? I do talk about my experiences, don't I?
Yeah.
Because we used to have a thing called the trip down Thogden memory lane, and I would just talk about some random stuff from my life.
Yeah.
And maybe we should bring those back. But maybe I'll be in a podcast soon. Maybe you can learn more about my life if I go in a podcast, Athea.
Yeah, there are loads of stories to tell, Annie.
Zaha, into the area. Zaha. Oh my goodness.
Good block there. Van Aanholt. Deflected.
And that is a corner to Crystal Palace Football Club from the right.
And the Palace fans behind the goal are looking lively. They're excited. They're clapping on the team. There could be a chance here for Palace. And Seb Cowan's donated £3. Favourite away day apart from Goodison, of course, he says.
We enjoy... Okay, I'll go first. I really enjoy going to Sheffield United, because we found out the right pubs to go to. The Sentinel Brew Pub, the Sheffield
My favourite
Tap.
away day in terms of stadium is Fulham away, because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You create noise. There's always an atmosphere. You're always singing the whole game.
Benteke!
Benteke! Nearly scoring a header there from the
Just over.
corner. What a
Christian
chance.
Benteke. It's
Back
always
on
a
form, eh?
Belgian.
Back on form.
He is. He looks good, actually. He looks lively.
Yeah, good header there. No one
Oh
marking him.
my goodness.
He was hiding behind Kouyaté.
He was.
And he nearly scored a free header. Who's marking him?
I know.
It was a good header too. Just dipped a little bit too late.
That is really clever. The
Benteke
way
nearly
he went.
making it 1-1.
And it's head on hands. Everyone's going. Cahill's
I
like,
know.
oh my god, we're so
know.
close.
I predicted 2-0 in this game, and I think he could be right. I still see
Yeah.
Spurs scoring a second.
80
when Palace put lads
An
forward.
89th minute.
Yeah,
Kane
something
goal.
like that. Something like that. Something will come in the next 10 minutes. So
or a
hopefully I can
Son,
get
or
that
a
score
Son
right.
or Kane. 89th
Catch the
minute.
you up in this week.
Yeah. But here come Palace. I said they'd have 3 big chances. They've had 2. So there's one more to come, I think, at least. Oh, good
Zaha.
work.
Great
Good work, Zaha.
Blocked by Sissoko. Lucky walkout, they're in for Palace.
Yeah. In fact, great work there from Schlupp up the right. And Eze will take this corner from the right. And let's have the same thing. Cahill's talking to Benteke. Kouyaté is getting close to his teammate Benteke. I hope the referee watches this carefully.
Yeah.
Because the Tottenham players might... Yeah, they're grabbing Benteke.
I bet they are, yeah.
Cahill!
Cahill this time, floating around!
Benteke!
That should be a goal.
God, Benteke!
Benteke should have scored that, mate.
Oh my god. He just couldn't get... He couldn't get any purchase behind it.
He should have scored that. He should have put that in the
Oh
corner.
my god, it's from 6 yards.
My god, he should have put that in the corner. It went straight and it was saved.
I don't know what went wrong there.
He should have aimed for a corner. It was another free header, Dad.
He didn't get
They
any-
just can't deal with
didn't get any
Benteke,
strength
can
behind
they?
it. No, they can't.
Lloris is stacking up
Here
the
comes
saves.
Zaha.
At what point?
Oh, brilliant.
Turns Aurier, gets the ball in.
Oh, nobody there. Who's...
Eze should have went
Somebody
there.
should be poaching.
Eze should have seen the gap and said, "This is mine."
That's
What
a foul.
touch from
That's a
Zaha.
foul.
That's a free kick.
On Zaha by
Zaha's had a
Aurier.
great game.
And
Zaha is such a threat, man. He's such a baller. They can't deal with him right now.
Lo Celso, get out of the way. You've been told.
Spurs have wanted to sign Zaha for years, and now he's
Yeah,
balling against
yeah.
them. But it's still 1-0 Spurs.
But this has got to be a chance. Eze will whip this in. My goodness, this is dangerous.
Yeah.
You've got the big lads should be in the middle there. Kouyaté,
Eze, the dead ball specialist.
Where's Cahill? Cahill should be coming up for this.
Yeah, they've got players ready for this. It could be a good chance for Palace.
Could be a very good chance. Right.
In front of the fans, the Palace fans are singing. They're passionate. They're loud. Can they get the goal
Here's your big chance.
to make it 1-0 in the 81st
The big
minute?
sign in the background saying Crystal Palace.
That is right.
Here we go.
Good to see you can still read. Eze goes for it.
Oh!
It's
Goal!
back of the net.
Goal!
It's gone in.
It's 1-1!
It's Schlupp in front of the fans. Absolute limbs, mate. And Palace have done it. Jeffrey Schlupp gets the goal. And
Wow.
I tell you what, social distancing has
Oh
gone in
my
the
God.
bin. The Palace fans run over and celebrate. You can see how much it means to the Palace boys. Spurs are dropping points.
The fans are going wild. The players are going wild.
It's ended up at the back of the net. I don't know how. Jeffrey Schlupp with the final touch.
And it's what they
And it's
deserve.
pure limbs. They're celebrating with the fans.
And Tottenham, you sat back, and that's
Oh,
what
mate,
happens.
it's so nice to see the fans back. Eze with the
Oh,
ball
I
in.
hope it's onside.
And it's just flown around. Lloris
Oh.
drops it. Schlupp puts in the back of the net.
Lloris drops it.
Oh, my God. How did that end up in the back of the net? Lloris needs to do better than that.
Oh my God.
He's got to do better than that.
Goalkeeping error.
Oh, goodness me, Eze.
I tell you why, because Lloris
Great play from
expected
Eze.
a
Yeah,
touch
he
on the
did,
way
he
through.
did, yeah. And Mourinho
Roy
is a
Hodgson
little bit
is
frustrated about that.
loving it.
Roy Hodgson is loving it. Mourinho's
Jose, I
fuming.
tell you what, Joe, you sat back. I've been saying it for the last
You sat
30
back.
minutes. You sat back against a very good team.
You did.
You should have pushed forward and gone 2
did.
3-0 up.
Now, people don't respect Palace enough. And now the fans are off their seat. They're loving life. And that's
And
a
I
goal
tell you
deserved,
what,
really.
They deserve it. They've been far
was
better.
coming. It was
Tottenham
coming.
have done nothing in the second half, apart from that Eric Dyer miss.
It was coming.
And here it comes. Can they get a second?
Maybe.
Ooh,
Who knows, eh?
who knows? And what do Tottenham do now? Do they change tactics? They have to. They have to change tactics.
Spurs have to go for it. And it's a good tackle from Højbjerg.
Ooh, Bergwijn
And now
has it.
Spurs will go.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. Gets past one, goes
He's
down.
fouled.
Free
He's
kick.
fouled.
Good.
Here
Well
we-
earned free kick from Harry Kane there.
Here we
They've
go
got a free
again.
kick near the edge of the box.
Who's going to take
Spurs
this?
have 10 minutes probably of until the final whistle. Probably expecting 3 minutes out of time. They bring on Dele Alli and Ben Davis.
Wow.
It's all changing now, eh? They're
who's
really
going
going
off?
for this. Jose Mourinho's really going to go for this.
I know he is. Who is going off? You sacrifice a central midfielder for
Yeah, you
Dele?
have to, I think. At this point in the game, when you want to win the league,
Oh,
this
Jose.
is moments where Jose Mourinho really needs to go for it.
Josie, you got your tactics wrong today,
He
pal.
did, yeah.
Unless
He
you
should have
get a
gone for
late
second
one.
goal.
Go for the second
Yeah.
goal. My goodness. Harry Kane's going to take this. Gaeta's screaming at his defence. He's raising his fingers, but mate, they can't see you from there. Shout it. Tell them how many you want in the walls. 4 in the wall. Harry Kane can score from here, Theo.
That's
he can
insane.
score from here. And that would be fantastic for your fantasy football.
Harry
Harry
Kane. Deflected. Oh my god.
And
I thought it was going in.
and everyone's thinking, my God, where's that deflection going?
Oh my goodness me. Oh my
Wow.
goodness
Did
me.
it come off Kuyate? I think it came off.
That's crazy.
Right. Reguilon's coming off.
Yeah, this is a difference. Do you want to hear an interesting fact? I might save it for the Liverpool game, actually. I'll save it for the Liverpool game because it's
Yeah.
about Liverpool. But Ben Davis and Dele Alli getting ready to come on.
I'll be back in a sec. Go on, you tell your fact.
I'll save it for the Fulham stream. We are streaming Fulham game. Don't you worry, guys. We are streaming the Fulham game. That'll be a decent one. Looking forward to that as well. But we're going to end this game first. We will be live from 4:15 for Fulham Liverpool. Going to be a cracker. Yeah, we are streaming Liverpool. Don't you worry. Right, can Spurs find a winner? The ball's in. Headed away by Benteke. And Zaha gets in front of Ben Davis. Now Palace will go. Eze running up the left. Goodness me, no way. No way. Oh, no, he does bad with the touch there. One touch too many and Spurs win the ball back. It's an end-to-end fixture now. Thogdad is only going to be out for about a minute, but he might miss a goal because it's some end-to-end stuff. Spurs back on the ball. Højbjerg into Lo Celso. He whips the ball round to the left side to Heung-min Son. And it gets to him successfully. He takes it down. Tries to beat his man. Corner ball. Corner ball to Spurs on the left side here. Son to take in the 85th minute. Ryan Kaigbean, thank you for the $5. Sorry if I butchered your surname. Rumours spreading Everton might sign Winks and Dele Alli on loan in January. Your opinions? I think we need a right back more. Also love the concept here. That'd be an interesting double loan set. If it happens, it'd be pretty cool. Right. Heung-min Son with the ball in. Harry Kane! I think Gaeta might have got something more on it. Ryan, thanks for $5 though. Apparently, Dele Alli and Winks might both go to Everton in January
Really?
on loan.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty interesting that.
Well, I want to see Dele Alli. I want to see his career resurrected. I really
For
do.
sure. Well, he's come on. He can score the winner now if he wants to really resurrect his career.
Yeah.
Ben Davis, who's also come on. Whips the ball in. Can he be the saviour? Oh my God!
Oh my God! Chance!
Aurier!
Aurier!
Kane!
What a save!
Kane! No!
What a save! What an amazing save from Gaeta off Harry Kane.
I needed that to go in for my fantasy.
Oh my God! What a save! Instinctive.
Vincent Gaeta.
That
Saved
is
him.
absolutely incredible from Gaeta.
So the first cross was in and it hit the bar because it was
Oh.
just one of those looping balls in that sometimes end up in the back of that. Bergwijn, Aurier volleyed it and then Kane is saved.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Kane gets something on it.
Absolutely
Incredible save.
brilliant.
Important moment as well.
And Patrick Van Aanholt clears it away afterwards.
Yeah.
That was pure instinct from Harry Kane.
Yeah.
That goes in 9 times out of 10 from there.
Yeah.
Pure instinct. Wow. Gaeta, what a day you're having, pal. What a day you're having.
Yeah, the lineups are out. We'll talk about it. We're going to be live from 4:15 for the Liverpool-Fulham game. That'll be a decent one.
Amazing. Harry Kane. This is why he scores goals. He does things like that. Wow, 87 minutes gone. 1-1 here between Palace and Tottenham Hotspur at Selhurst Park. But what a great game of football. Thoroughly enjoyed this. Two attacking, creative teams battling it out. In this London derby, in the first half, it was all Tottenham. And you thought, no, this could be 3-0, 4-0 even. But then it's been all Palace, well, in the second half, until 5 minutes ago.
Gaita, man of the match for me. 3 bonus points for Gaita.
Well,
even though it's a weird one. He was at fault for the Spurs goal, but
I know.
the real story of the game is how he's kept them in it about 4 times.
Oh my God.
And Palace limbs, by the way, absolutely limbs when they scored. This has been a class game, a class fixture.
It's been a really good
I'm really
game
pleased we streamed it, you know?
football, yeah.
I'm really pleased we streamed it. We were contemplating whether to do it or not, but no, it's great.
But will there be a twist in this tale? Will there be a last chapter where one of these teams, either team, could snatch this brilliant ball there? Oh, Zaha is fouled. And a great ball there from Riederwald, Theo.
Sorry, I'm just sorting out with the editor. Riederwald.
And what's been given? Offside. Okay, it's been given offside.
Riederwald, since he's come on, he's actually linked play so well.
Very, very good.
I like Riederwald. I think he's a baller.
You do. You talked a bit about him.
I'm pleased I put him on the underrated list because he's made a difference since he's come on. Eze's coming off now and the Palace fans are standing up to clap him off because he's been class. Hit the post. If that went in, they'd be winning 2-1 right now and they're beating Spurs, top of the league Spurs.
Eze has been marvellous today.
Yeah, great performance. Great performance from...
and we're going to see a lot more from that lad over the years.
For sure.
So, well done.
Eze.
Eze.
From the Championship, and he's had a great game today against Spurs. He was linked with Spurs for a bit as well.
Yeah. He was in about 4 different youth academies.
Yeah.
He was passed around the houses. But you know what? He's kept going as a footballer. It's been, hit and miss at times.
And now everyone's talking about him.
Now everyone's talking about him.
Fair play
and
to
he's
him.
just put in a cracking
I've always said that.
performance.
The players that come from the Championship actually come from there. Not loaned out. Actually come from the Championship.
Yes.
Or the ones that have got serious hustle and want to make it in the Prem.
Yes.
They always turn out good. Ollie Watkins is a good example.
Yeah.
Made it from League 2 Exeter.
It's a very hard league, isn't it?
Smashing it at Villa.
Yeah.
That Liverpool game was a good example. And then obviously Eze, another story, had a good game today in a draw versus Palace, which it looks like it's going to end.
Absolutely, Theo.
Some really good stories coming out of this game.
Yeah.
It's good to see for players that are from the Championship.
Absolutely. Now,
there's loads of examples.
There are. Tottenham are coming forward, keeping possession. Just the ball's gone out. And it is a throw into Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have the possession. Jose looks annoyed.
I bet
He's got to ask questions of himself. If Tottenham can't grab a winner, why did you sit back against Crystal Palace?
Yeah.
You know that they concede a lot of goals. I think they've conceded, 17 this season?
Yeah.
Very few teams concede more than Crystal Palace.
So why
do you
sit
sit back? I do not understand it. But there again, I'm not Jose.
Crazy,
I'm just a random geezer.
You are a random geezer. That is very true, actually.
Riederwald getting stuck in. I reckon there's one chance coming from somewhere. Benteke penalised. 4 minutes extra time.
Here we go.
Can we see a little bit of magic from somewhere?
Can we see
Oh my goodness, Tottenham give it away. Oh, and then Palace give it away. And then they win it back. Oh my goodness, they're turning over possession. Left, right and centre. Koyate. Palace must be thinking, do we put it in Rosette or do we try and go for this? Townsend fouls Højbjerg. Højbjerg takes it quickly. Sissoko moves it around.
Spurs taking their time here a little bit. Aurier into Sissoko. Spurs again just taking their time.
They are. They realise there's going to be possibly one more big chance.
Yeah.
Davis has it. Højbjerg getting dangerous. There's Son. Ali, that would be a story, wouldn't it, Theo?
Dele Alli fouled.
Oh my goodness, Ali is fouled in a stupid position. Harry Kane will take this.
This is a chance.
And Theo will go mad if this goes in.
Harry Kane, yeah, but he doesn't usually score them, Dad. That's the thing.
Stupid challenge there from Koyate.
He doesn't score them, Dad.
He does occasionally. But this would be a typical Harry Kane story. Gets his page on the back. Gets his picture on. He's not taking it.
Dyer or Son.
Dyer or Son.
It's fair enough, to be honest.
Yeah. Wow. And Gaeta is telling telling his players
Right,
how many
this is
colleagues
the
he
winner.
wants in the wall.
This is the moment to score the
Son
winner.
or Dyer.
This is the chance.
Son is stepping away from it. Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer.
Eric Dyer to win it for Tottenham. Surely not.
Wow.
This is a moment to
This
remember
is a-
for him
this
if
is a
they
big
want to
moment.
win the Premier League.
Gaeta crouched down.
It's perfect!
What a save!
Vincent Gaeta.
What a save!
I don't believe this.
What a save!
I don't believe this.
Oh my God! I don't believe what I'm seeing. This man has pulled off 3 astonishing saves.
Guys, when I say that free kick was perfect, it was absolutely spotless from Eric Dyer. Kane.
Oh my God.
Dele Alli.
Got
Flicked up.
deal with it.
It's
Please deal
gone around.
with it.
They nearly messed that up, I tell you. There is a few minutes left, though.
Oh my God.
Celso! Another corner.
Oh my God.
This is insane.
I need to take a lie down after seeing
Vincent
that
Gaeta
save.
just saved a free kick. That should never been saved.
Oh,
That was a...
fingertips.
De Gea doesn't save that.
Fingertips. Kepa doesn't save that.
Kepa lets that in easily. Pickford wouldn't save that.
Oh, he gets his
Perfect.
hand on it. And as he's
Perfect
saving
catch.
it, he's screaming. You can see
I
him.
know.
He's going, ah!
And he does it.
Like a lion.
He's definitely made it back for that mistake when Spurs scored.
Gaeta has been...
He's stopped Spurs so many times today.
Yeah.
What a goalkeeping performance from Vincent Gaeta. Incredible.
Amazing. And we're in the last minute. Surely not. Surely not.
Maybe a Spain call-up is deserved.
Oh my God.
Right, Spurs have one last attack now. They've only got 45 seconds left. Ben Davies goes long. Aurier heads it in. Kane waiting
Cahill.
behind. Dyer heads it on. Lo Celso. Dyer.
Oh
Kane.
my God. Oh my
One more
God.
chance. Spurs will take this throw in.
Wow. I don't believe what I'm watching.
Thrown up. Headed away. That'll be another few seconds
If I was a
wasted here.
Palace fan, I'd be having a heart attack right now.
This is squeaky bum time indeed. Lo
Could
Celso.
there be one last chance? Lo Celso.
Played in. Great defending from Van Aanholt. Townsend gets it clear.
Oh my
It
God.
falls for Lo Celso.
Oh no.
He could go down it. He goes
does
down.
go down.
That's a free
Oh,
kick. One final free kick. Palace players are probably screaming, not at the ref, at their players for giving away
Why?
a free kick at such a
Why do you
stupid
give
time.
away a free kick there? Stand him up.
Lo Celso wins a free kick.
Stand
and
him up.
Zaha shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have clamped him.
This
Free
is it.
kick. Lo Celso. Terrible free
That's
kick.
it.
That's it. That's out. Full time. 1-1.
Wow, what a great game of football that was.
Mourinho and Hodgson.
Roy Hodgson,
A point each.
Mourinho, your tactics were wrong in the second half. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Gaeta saved them, really.
Gaeta, you've been absolutely astonishing. After that mistake for the Kane goal, you've
Yeah.
been incredible.
Yeah. To be fair, if there wasn't such an insane goalkeeper, Spurs would have won this
Oh
game.
my God, I know.
Fair play. A draw. Thank you for watching this
Just
video,
wow.
guys. We will be live in 8 minutes for Fulham, Liverpool. See you there.
Yeah,
And yeah, see you in a bit. We will be live in 8 minutes.
see ya.
Don't go anywhere. Subscribe with notifications on to get notification when we're